Oh man. Am I late? I kind of feel like I'm late today, man. I kind of feel like I'm late today. It's not my fault, okay? I was watching the goddamn election last night. Started feeling like I was coming down with something. I think I'm coming down with something, man. I think I'm getting sick. You know when you get that like cold, sore feeling in the back of your throat, but it's not really a sore throat yet. It just sort of feels like cold down there, man. A little bit cold, a little bit raw. Almost like you've been breathing like winter air. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I'm feeling, man. It don't feel great. But hey, what is up, everybody? How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody going, even? I almost said. How is everybody going? I'd love to be able to see the stream chat right now. My setup is all over the place. Feels bad. Okay, there we go, man. We're back, we're back, we're back. Hey, how's it going, everybody, man? What's up, Zoran, Mr. Vano, Mr. Dennis, Mr. Owen, Metroid, welcome back, man. The Mix, oi yourself. Hey, everybody, man. Keep hydrated and warm. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I got my little water bottle on my PC. Little water bottle on my desk. We'll be alright, man, we'll be alright. What the hell am I going to throw into this? Let's just take, I don't know, kill for aura. Should be easy stages here anyways. While we give people a little bit of time to join the stream, man. Because in this one, we're going to be covering all kinds of, what would you call it? Efficiency tips, I guess? Ways to just max champions faster on your account. I feel like I can probably improve on, like I did a guide on this like 7 or 8 months ago or something, like way back when I first started Raid. I did all my research, did all my homework. And I thought, you know what, man, let's just go for it. I think I've learned a thing or two since then. Really? Can I not, like... Okay. Let's do something like this, man. There you go, man, Fumes, dude. There you go, man. 21 days in, already have 5, 6 stars, been grinding like crazy. Dude. Yeah, that's nuts, man. That's crazy progress, dude. Oh my god. What are the 5 level 60s? Like, which champions did you take up? Just out of curiosity. That'd be kind of cool to know. Hey, Star Chaser, man. How is it going, man? It really is a good afternoon. It really is a good afternoon, man. I'm in a good mood, man. Even though I woke up a little bit under the weather. I'm just in a pretty good mood, man. Well, we've definitely made some champion upgrades since we last cleared this stage. I guess we can go like a barbarian heavy team, something like this. And there's still random Rathalos in there. I guess Abbott is better. 10 meter fill and stuff. Okay. I don't know why I'm stressing these normal Cursed City stages so much. To be honest, this should be pretty easy, so. 2 major things to be happy about. Last night's election and my 2-month roadblock on Marius has been achieved. Oh my god. Nice, man. Nice, dude. Yeah, some of the mission roadblocks in Raid are crazy. In fact, let me tell you something. I'm fit to tell you something, man. The second video that we're going to be covering on today's stream is actually going to be pretty much focused on missions to beware. Especially, like, missions that you're going to come across in the first, like, 6 months of Raid, you know? Missions that are really, really going to hinder your account's progress if you're not ready for them. By the time they roll around. Do I even need the Master Butcher in here? I think I can just hit this guy really hard. Just be fine, maybe? Let's just hit him really hard and see if we can just kill. I'm not going to auto this, though, because the AI can be extremely stupid sometimes. Okay, I trust the AI with Yannicka. Ninja. Why is Ninja actually here, man? He's just gonna weak hit everything. Screw it. Sure, it'll be fine. Same thing with you, you're also weak hitting. Not great. Okay. Oh yeah, what champs did you max up, man, Fumes? You got Volcanos, dude. Oh my god. Or Volcanos, or whatever the hell he's, how they pronounce that. You got Duchess, Kill, Ugo, and Miscreated Monster. Wow, man. That is a nutty selection of champions that you were able to max up to. That's crazy. I mean, my god. I'm not going to be able to kill this in time, man. Just not going to be able to kill this in time. Yeah. It's going to go bad fast. God damn it. Okay, yeah, it's just not going to... It's just not going to fly, man. Okay, screw it. We'll come back to that, man. I can't bother to do that crap right now. Let's just throw some randos against these guys. Okay. Oh man, the 4 mythical chest piece. That's a mission, right? It's not only you've got to find mythical pieces, but you've got to dig up mythical pieces of a specific type for Marius missions, I guess that is. Oh my god. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm not looking forward to it. That's the kind of mission I'm not even going to actively try and do. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to try and finish that. I'll just get to it and say, well, I suppose it's going to be a few months, you know. We'll just sit here for a little while, you know. Taking the view. I ain't doing all that, man. Oh my god. Is Taragi worth taking to 60? I was going to upgrade either him or Kale in tomorrow's event, Nui. Wow, so if your Kale isn't level 60 yet, I'm imagining that you're probably still in like maybe your first 30 or 40 days of your raid account. Maybe like the first month of your account, you know. I'd say, dude, when I said take up Kale first, I think I'd say take Kale to 60 first and then put him in like the lifesteal set and try and get him as close to 100% crit as possible. Because then you can use Kale to farm campaign, which is the most important thing. Because once you can farm brutal difficulty campaign, stage 12, 12-3 in brutal difficulty, you're going to drastically increase the rate at which you can then farm other food champions up on your account, and it's going to speed up everything, you know. Taragi is definitely the better champion overall, but getting a campaign farmer up and running first is more important, and Kale is just better for that job, because he has a couple of AoE skills. So yeah, that's what I'd recommend you do, man. But Taragi's great. Taragi's really good. I mean, Taragi's going to be great for you into Clan Boss, landing poisons. Does he also bring decreased attack? Is it like ally protect and like decreased attack or something? He brings all kinds of survivability. I'm drawing a blank on what exactly his kit does, but I know he's really good into Clan Boss. And I also know that you can eventually also build him out in things like a regeneration set instead, and use him to solo bosses like Scarab King and stuff like that in Doom Tower as well. And so Taragi's got some really good uses, man. He's got some really good uses. Dude, the little barbarian, man, the little barbarian squad that I can throw together here. Let's get Haikatun in here as well. I mean, I could just have like all barbarian. I don't think the Estrid's even necessary, right? Not the Estrid. We're leaving the Archer Queen, screw it. Yeah, man. Oh, okay, yeah, so Taragi does have decreased attack on A1. Oh my god, look at me, dude, remembering. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself, man. Didn't even need to look it up. That's when you can tell that you've been playing a little bit too much raid, man. Yeah. Does he bring the ally protect? No idea. I actually can't remember about that one at all. I've got a feeling he brings some kind of like self-shield or something. Dude, I gotta check it now. Am I correct here? Some kind of self-shield or self-heal or something. Decrease attack, poison. If he brings ally protect, I'm very proud of myself, man. Oh my god, he does, dude. Oh my god. I was right about the shield as well. I was right about the heal. I forgot about the reflect damage, though. Decrease attack, yeah, man. So very good A1, A3 for Clan Boss. Cool. Yeah, Taragi's just great, man. He's just great. I don't know. He's so good. What the hell? Oh, my Hydra chests. Okay, let me pull these real quick. Attack percentage. Oh, God. See, I want to keep all pieces that I can, but some of them are just unforgivably bad. Like, those are fine. Wow. Okay, resistance speed. I mean, the other stats are not the best, really, for protection, but could be usable. Just kind of holding on to whatever the hell we can get our hands on, right? For these hard-to-get sets. Unless it's flat health, like this. This is scrap. That's actually very good. It's fine. And also fine-ish. Cool, man. Yeah, 10 off the A2 for Taragi for Clan Boss. Yeah, man. Got to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Could it like double roll speed and make them even a little bit usable? Nah. Nah, man, not really. Wow, this is really good though. This is really, really good. Oh, for God's sake, man. Oh, okay. Dude, boots are like the bane of my existence, man. I think it's the same for everybody though, but... Okay. Keep. And helmets with red crit rate. I mean, it's fine. It's fine, man. And oh yeah, man, we actually did enough damage to get the Guardian chest from Brutal, dude. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with that. Attack. Flat stats, get out of my life. Crit damage, crit rate. Could be usable, maybe. Mythical. Red defense percent isn't the worst. Bit of speed action as well. I do need like all the protection pieces I can get. I think I want to use protection pieces on might be Glycad and Androck. Just bring so many buffs to the table. That's gonna be super, super valuable. Okay, man. We'll get to our Hydra battles a little bit later, though. No need to do those just yet. Let's just go finish off our Cursed City keys, man, as the last people begin to arrive. Welcome, everybody, by the way, man. 65 concurrent right now, man. Welcome, everybody. Hope everyone's having just the most incredible evening of their lives. Which is quite improbable. Because, you know, statistically. But still. I wish it all the same. Let's just do something like this, man. This is an OP team. Or to be a clan that reliably defeats Hard Hydra. Oh, man, you know. Yeah, the progress, Hydra progress is like, it's a very, very steep hill for sure. It's a steep hill for sure, man. But it's one of the most fun areas to progress in the game, with clan boss, you know. I don't know, to me anyway, it feels great. To like see the numbers slightly go up and, you finally get other people in the clan who, like, for the first time ever, are able to, like, one key Hard Hydra, or actually get, like, a Brutal Hydra key done, you know? It's like, yeah, man. Like, a little mini celebration in the clan, dude. Feels good. I guess a lot of it comes down to, like, clan atmosphere and stuff, but... Okay, is this just another dude, this like, barbarian squad that we got going, man? Feels so good. Icatoon's just randomly in there, though. Do I just throw all barbarians at it? Do we even need the provoke against Magma here? I mean, what am I talking about, dude? We have Ash Queen. I'm just talking nonsense. Man, you're getting Nightmare most rotations as well. Yeah, dude. You can't roll a triple speed to save your life stat, Jason. Yeah, man. Oh my god. I think I can count on like one hand how many triple stat rolls ever of anything I've got, man. But you know, it's fine. Keep that. HP percent defense, sure. As long as it's a percentage stat, I'm just gonna keep these hard to get sets, pretty much no matter what. So, okay, cool. That is Cursed City cleared up on the main. Throw these arena tokens in. Let's refresh this, get some easier fights, man. I get some easier fights here, dude. What would even be an easier fight here? This is a really, really tanky team. Let's see if we can take these guys down. Given that Odin absolutely smacks against super tanky opponents. Mithral is going to be annoying, but... Oh, never mind. Thor just killed everything anyway. Lovely. We can probably smack the taste out of the mouth of this team as well, then? Oh, no. Ooh, I'm scared of Hefrak, dude. That guy terrifies me. Should be faster than these guys. Ooh, man. The higher damage dealers in the clan have devoted the update key to taking down Ultra Nightmare today. Oh my god, dude. They're pushing, man. They're pushing. Yeah, that's what I mean. Hydra's such a cool game mode. I just, let's actually try a look against this team. Hydra's such a cool game mode, for like community building and stuff in the clan as well. It's great. I just wish that Hydra Clash wasn't so... I don't know, man. How would you put it? How do you put it? I just wish there was a slightly better balance and job done, I suppose, of Hydra Clash, man. That would be nice. Could beat this team. I have no idea what this mythical does. Maybe we'll find out now. Yeah, it's great, and like the Hydra redesign isn't helping either, you know? The Hydra redesign is like... Woo! Man, does it take a lot of fun out of Hydra game mode, dude. It reduced the damage I did across, like, all difficulties by about, like, I want to say 60%, you know? Like, I was doing, like, 70 or 80 million damage against hard Hydra. Now it's, like, 30 or 40 million. Like, oh my god. It's still good enough, but it's not, like, it's definitely not smooth. And I actually have to restart the run a couple times and take my time and blah, 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 you know? It's... I thought I basically solved the easy difficulties of Hydra, man, but apparently not, you know? Okay. What else we got going on right now? There's artifact enhancement, which I haven't touched at all yet. We could use this as an opportunity to just roll up some gear, hunt for some rolls. Maybe. We're hunting for like a double speed roll here on our blue pieces. That's HP, that's just gone straight away. Gotta be brutal about these things these days, man. Speed, accuracy. Ugh. Oh god, is that just gone straight away, man? I think that might just be gone straight away, you know. Let's get it the hell out of here. See if we can hit a double speed here. We're just gonna bomb like all of our pieces here. I'm willing to hold on to blue pieces. Nice, if they actually go double speed rolls. I think that's fine. This is potentially very, very good little shields. As long as they both don't go HP percent. Yeah, then I'm willing to hold that, I guess. Boots here. I mean, I'm almost definitely keeping these, so. You stoked about the, oh god. I want some cuties. Am I stoked about the King Garog buff, sorry. Oh my god. I can't say I am. I don't think it's gonna do anything. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but... Maybe that's just me. Why am I even holding on to this, man? Just in case of, like, triple speed? Or, like, crit damage double speed or something? Goes defense. Okay, I could still go double speed from here. Let's give it a chance. Nah. Nah, man. Gone, man. Gone. Man, I can't be bothered rolling up these crappy sets, man. Let's get to the juicy stuff. Let's get to the sauce, man. Did I recently get some of the stone skin and protection pieces, maybe? Roll up some of these. Oh, you guys actually can't see the rolls on these, right? Let me go ahead and hide the little thing. Little promo code GameLeap thing. Which, by the way, if you haven't used promo code GameLeap yet, get it used for Christ's sake. What the hell's wrong with you, man? It's just free stuff. Use it. Promo code GameLeap, man. 10 free experience brews, 100,000 silver, and a free energy refill. Let's just dodge the flat stats as best as we can with this. I think realistically there's a pretty good chance that we keep this almost no matter what, but... Oh, for Christ's sake! Dude, why do the flat stats just become a magnet on all of the hardest to get sets, dude? For Christ... Okay, this is potentially very, very good, man. Come on. Let's go up to 8. Yes, dude! Alright, that's what I'm talking about, man. God, I've got to be careful with my voice, actually. A little bit of crit. You know what? That's grand. We'll just leave that where it is. I eventually got to do like a big old re-gear on Glycad, I think, to get him in a protection set. It is Glycad, right? I am bringing up the correct champion. Because right now he's just in like some random speedy gear to help out. Stop him from dying in Minotaur, basically. So I'm farming up his masteries, but... Yeah, so he brings Perfect Veil, increased attack, and he brings increased accuracy and increased defense. So yeah, he just needs like full protection gear. So that's what this is all about, really. That's what this is all about, man. Okay, man, tight, tight, tight. You know, man, a double roll, that's great. In like a premium set, that's worth so much. So, okay. As for the rest of the pieces, do we have any other good headgears that can go like speed? He doesn't really need accuracy. Bit of resistance. Okay, we can hit... There's a couple of helmets here where we can hit speed. They're only 5 cost, but... Like, rank 5, but... That'll do. That'll do, man. Okay, a little bit of crit damage there. That's fine. This is like a fallback, like, Wish.com helmet. That's okay. Like, that one can work if this one completely bombs, you know? Oh, okay, here we go again, man. Double speed roll. Yes, man. Okay, our luck is turning around, boys. We're turning this one now. This shield sadly dodged all of the speed. This one hit speed one time. Crit damage red. This is potentially a damn good shield. Look at this thing, man. Look at this thing. Okay. Ooh. I mean, a bit of accuracy is fine. We get one speed roll. Crit damage. Okay, we dodge the speed. Like a professional. Let's take this one up to 8, man. Yes, dude. Oh my god. Dude, we're getting so lucky here, man. Okay, a little bit of resistance. Double roll there. That's great. Okay, we're getting like a good few pieces here. With some double speed roll action. It's really, really good, man. Yeah, Glycad just needs to go fast and a bit of HP to stay alive. Yeah, man. That's all we have to hear. So that's the weapon, helmet, and shield. Kinda sorted. Now look at these random gloves, bro. Crit rate main. Triple roll defense. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. Okay. This is like... These might be like the only decent gloves. Okay, these ones could also roll. Speed, HP percent, defense percent main here. These ones can just go like... Even one roll speed. I think I'd be pretty pleased, to be honest. Color me pretty pleased. Double roll would be incredible. Okay, it goes attack percent the next time, but those are okay, man. That's fine. Like, it's fine to have a couple of pieces of crappy gear in there. If you're going to get someone in like a 9-piece set. Which, by the way, I don't know if I even have the protection accessories to re-gear Glycad just yet, so... Might also have that to contend with. So this is a defense main triple HP percent roll with a bit of speed. Like, this is actually okay. This chest is actually fine as it is. Like, I'd rather it went at least 1 or 2 speed rolls, but... You know what? That's a lot of HP. I think that might actually be fine. I mean, we'll roll up something else anyway, because it's artifact enhancement, but... Oh god, look at this flat defense, man. I tell you what, if this thing, like, triple roll speed, I'll actually use it. Or, like, I'll deeply consider using it. Oh my god. Okay. We'll stop that. We'll leave that there, man. We'll just leave that alone for now. That was a crazy flight of fancy that we just had. Resistance defense. I mean, somebody could use this. It wouldn't exactly be for Glycad, but... double crit damage on a resistance main piece. That's... It's not the best. Same story here. Resistance, if it just goes a lot into speed, that's great. Ooh, double flat health. Yeah, not ideal. Okay, maybe I'll just be satisfied with this chest piece for now. That's okay, man. Yeah, pretty tanky, man, pretty tanky. Am I going for Gretel Metroid? I am indeed. I'm going to be picking up Gretel. As for whether or not I'm going to be pulling for Hansel, whenever that event rolls around, whatever it may be, it remains to be seen, I guess, you know. If I like the odds and it's not like mental resource intensive, then I'm much more likely to go for it. I'm under no illusions though that they're not like the best legendary pairing, like combo in the world by any means. So yeah, I am keeping that in mind. These boots all have kind of weird, wonky stats. These might have like the best sub-stats going just because it can hit a lot of HP percent, but everything else is kind of crap. 6-star speed boots, maybe it's worth just rolling these up anyway. Let's take them at 12 and just see what the extra stat becomes. Goes into crit rate, double flat attack. I mean, they're nice and fast because they're 6-star, so... I guess we'll roll these up too, though. These got like a lot of HP. Oh my god. Okay, they go double HP percent. Alright. I think I'm willing to sacrifice like 10 speed for 14% more health on these. Okay, man. Cool. I do have to check as well. Do we actually have, like, how many protection pieces? Oh my god. We have 1 protection ring for the silvered watches. Oh, for god's sake. Okay, what about equipped? Nope, still 1. Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay, so it's gonna be a while till we can actually 9-piece our Glycad, I guess. I mean, oh, that sucks a little bit. But what's important is that our protection main set pieces are really, really coming together. So that's good at least. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I should also send as well, see if I get the speed bonus on the... that's a good point, man. That's a good point. So if we hit speed bonus on either of these, that can totally inform our decision, right? We get defense percent, which actually isn't bad. That's actually fine. Speed on this would be glorious. We get defense percent on this as well. Okay. I mean, that's fine for both of them, to be fair. Like, defense percent is going to be a pretty valuable stat for us. My concern building this out is going to be... So we have, like, these gloves here that are a little bit suboptimal. They give defense percent. What was the chest piece that we were running? This also gives defense percent. Oh, but it gives a lot of health, right? So we should be fine for health. We're going to have a lot of defense. A hell of a lot of defense. Which can only be a good thing. I mean, this guy's a PvE guy, right? So, I think that's fine. I think we're in a great spot for gearing out Glycat. We're just missing the amulet and the banner. And honestly, any will do. Like, I don't care if it's a goddamn attack banner with no speed rolls. Like, it just doesn't matter. If it's a protection piece, it's going on him. Just because getting 9-piece protection is, it's just too valuable. I mean, it's just too good. What does it increase the chance to? 75? 75% chance to place a protected debuff if I just move my camera over again. Yeah, just getting this 9-piece up on a champion with 4 strong versions of buffs. It's just going to be too good, man. It's just going to be too good. Okay. Lovely. Tight. Alright, man. Welcome all 70 of y'all. What's up, man, Henrik, dude? You're not too late, man. It's all good. We've only been streaming for like 15-20 minutes or so. It's all good, man. Have we actually 15 or 20 minutes? Oh my god. How the hell has it been half an hour? What the hell, man? Time's flying when you're rolling up gear, I guess. Quick question. I just recently been getting Merciless and Supersonic flat stats. Will you quick even if you re-rolled already? I don't know what you mean by that, Devon, man. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, do you mean will you equip even if you re-rolled already? I'm not sure. Generally, I'd say that it's worth holding on to flat stat set pieces. Like I tried to roll up one of them, right? Like I've got this chest here, like this protection chest. If you can get it to roll into, like I was trying to do here, I was trying to roll this piece of crap chest because its flat defense sucks, right? Honestly, most of the substats suck, but it can roll into speed. And so, if you can roll a flat stat piece into like a lot of crit for a nuker, or a lot of speed for like a buffer or like a reviver or whatever, and it's part of a 9-piece set, like a protection set, then it can still find some use somewhere on your account. Like obviously you're looking for an upgrade for it and you're keeping your eyes open for an upgrade, but if it can complete a 9-piece set on one of your champs and give them one of their priority stats as like a substat, like a speed, then I think it can be fine. It can be fine. I think it's one of the very few cases. You still probably don't want to take it up to level 16, by the way. It's still probably fine to just leave it level 12. And I wouldn't say like go like investing like glyphs in it and stuff like that. Just it's just a filler piece until you find something a little bit better, right? But these 9-piece sets, just getting 9 pieces equipped that approximately provide the stats that your champion wants, you're good, you know? You're good, man. I think the 9-piece sets are just that good, to be fair. So, I think that's what I'd say, man. I think that's what I'd say. Hansel is tomorrow, is he? Is he? What? Oh my god. So, Hansel, like, how do we get our hands on Hansel, then? Like, what's the event tomorrow? I have not heard of this. Probably because I've only been awake for like an hour, but... did it pop up somewhere in the news and I like skipped it or something? Or was it like an early announcement on the Reddit or something? Like, maybe I could have checked the Reddit real quick. Let me see some Reddit action. Official news, guaranteed champion, Yolfrig. Oh, and it's a 10x for Hansel on November 8th. Wait, what? I thought it was for the Witch Hag. Huh. 10x Primal event. So you gotta pull your Primal Shards. It's double chance to pull Legendaries. That's weird, man. That is really, really weird. Yeah, so it's a 2x Primal Shard pulling event, but it's not a 2x event to get mythicals. It's a 2x event to get legendaries and epics from your primals. And then a 10x for Ansel. Yeah, and the 2x and like the 10x event for Ansel is again only from primal shards. Ooh. I don't know how I don't like that, man. I don't like that, dude. I'm gonna have to crank a video tomorrow telling people do not pull, beware, with me like looking all panicked on the thumbnail, you know. It's gonna have to be one of those tomorrow, man. Ooh. Yeah, what do you guys think about that, man? I don't know. What do you guys think about that? For me, I feel like holding on to primals for specifically 2x mythical pull chance events is like the only way. I mean, surely, right? Also, do you really want to pull your primals during a summon rush event? You know? Like, you can pull 6 sacreds to completely blast your way through a summon rush event. How many primals do you have to pull? A sacred is worth 500 points. A primal is worth 200 points, if memory serves. And so you'd have to pull, what? Like 12 or 13 primals or something? To get through the event? I'm actually way off. No, I'm actually way off with that, right? No, it's about 13 or 14 primals, I think. Yeah. I don't know about that, man. Yeah, holding my primals for 2x mythical. Yeah, hard pass to me, Henrik. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about that, man. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think it would be kind of foolish anyway for like the very first event that comes along to get your hands on Hansel to then panic and feel like, oh my god, I've got to pull all my primal shards and try and get Hansel, you know? Even a 10x event to get Hansel, like there are a lot of legendaries that you can pull from a primal shard, man. There's a lot of legendaries in this game. What, like 200, 300 legendaries or something? Like there's a hell of a lot of legendaries, you know? So like even a 10x event, it's not that likely that if you pull like 30 primal shards, it's not that likely that you find the Ansel, you know? Why do I keep calling him Ansel? Like how Germans pronounce it or something. Let's go with Hansel, man. To be fair, we don't pronounce the H's with my accent. So, yeah. Wukong versus Herndig. Who should I build? Second Arena Nuka. Herndig, I'm not even familiar with, but I do know that Wukong is an absolute chad. Exceptionally good. Really, really good. Only 15 primals here, Metroid? Yeah. Yeah. I've still got some budget left of, like, an event that I'd be willing to spend in. Like this month. It wouldn't bother me that much, but I don't think this is it. I don't think this is the one, you know? I don't think this is the one, man. I think we'll just leave it alone. Let me just throw this team in. By the way, I need to optimize this team a lot. It's kind of all over the place, my dragon team. Pretty sure I could be doing this clear a lot faster, but yeah, it's okay. Let's be fair, the stats are always against us pulling. Oh yeah, of course, Ben. Yeah, there's like an element of gambling to it. Of course, man. That's what it is, man. But just is what it is. Yeah, I don't know, man. What do you think of your Carl? I'm putting him on a Frost Arena team. I could use some suggestions for gear, Christopher. Dude, I don't even have my Yakal fused yet. I don't have him fused yet, man. I got my Yannicka kind of late, and so as a result, I also got my Yakal a little bit late as well. I'm not too far away, but don't eat moldy bread, Yobi. What? Should I be saving soul stones for an event or just pull them, Nui? You definitely want to save your soul stones for an event, man. Definitely. But even then, Nui, I'd say that I think I'd recommend, like for the first maybe like 4 months of your account, just hold your soul stones. Like the chances are you're going to pull a lot of champions that, yeah, like from your soulstone pulls, you're probably going to pull a lot of souls for champions that you don't even have. It's very, very likely, you know. And so I'd recommend just kind of save them until you're like 4 or 5 months in. And then there's like a 2x shard pulling event. A 2x soulstone pulling event at the same time as like there's like a big Deck of Fate event or something, you know. And you can like keep an eye on the content creators here on YouTube, you know, and they'll try and let you know most of the time whether or not it's going to be a big event and it's worth pulling for, you know. And you can really like double up on like a ton of rewards when you pull your soul stones for the first time. And I think it's worth doing anyway because, like I say, if you pull your soul stones very early on, more often than not you end up just pulling like, I don't know, a couple of mythical souls, you know, and it might be literally years before you get a mythical. And if you pulled that soul during a soul pulling event for like a deck of 8 or something, it might have been worth like 8,000 points in that event, you know. Yeah, you're probably just going to pull a lot of stuff that you don't quite need, you know. Okay. I think that's that, man. I think that's pretty much it, you know. Have fun and pull your stones. Yovi, stop it. No, man. Definitely hold him, man. Definitely hold him. Yeah. Yeah, definitely hold him, man. Can you show your Estrid build? Sure. She's not the best build out. I'd like her to be a lot faster than she is for purposes of Arena, but that's currently how I have her built out. Oh, actually, her speed's pretty good. What am I talking about, man? Her speed's pretty okay. It's pretty good, man. These are like the total stats, I guess. I've seen some people also prioritize building her out with like higher crit rate and stuff, just to like max up her damage a bit in Hydra, because she can actually do pretty good damage over time. But yeah, this is how she looks currently, man. Her defense is kind of low, man. Yeah, I've kind of neglected Estrid's build a little bit. I've just kind of focused on making her as fast as I could. My Abbot is a little bit faster, but yeah. God damn it, Yobi, man. It's pretty good speed. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I just try to make her as fast as I could, really. I mostly use her in... I feel like I get slightly more value from her from Hydra now than Arena. She was like my quickest Arena champ for the longest time, but now that I've got Arbiter, things change a little bit, you know. And as for Cold Heart, there she is. Again, this is another champ I built like a long time ago now. Many months ago. But yeah, she's just doing a pretty good job. She's missing like 2% crit rate. She's missing 2%. She only needs to be built with like 70% crit rate, of course. Because the A3 has like that extra 30% chance to crit, so. But yeah, she's great, man. She's great. She feels great, man. Are you happy about the King Garog buff? I wish I was, Juven, dude. I wish I was, man. I wish I was. I don't know, dude. King Garog, I still kind of... He's still just gonna kind of suck, isn't he? Because to be fair, all he's really doing is just a little bit more damage. That's all his buffs come down to. I don't think his damage is the problem. Like, his damage is all he does, and he does it fine. It's, like, everything else. Extremely squishy. Yeah, extremely squishy. I've got it built out in, like, just a bunch of hand-me-downs and stuff right now. Using them in faction wars, you know. Yeah, that's it really, man. King Garog, boys. King Garog. Are his reviews going to change anytime soon? Probably not, you know. Probably not, man. Oh my god. Ooh, Clandestine. Can you please talk about rares so you can instantly make into upgrade fodder? Damn, is that something we can cover in the guide I'm about to cover just now? So for anybody who's just joining the stream for the first time, welcome, first and foremost, by the way. What we usually do in these streams is shoot a couple of videos live that we can then roll out on the channel at a later date for anybody who missed the stream, you know. And so, one of the things... Why is Duck the Pierce not in the vault, man? What are you doing out here, dude? Get in the reserve vault, man. Just a faction guardian duck. He's not my main duck, that guy. So, okay, so how do you know if a rare is just kind of fodder? Most rares have been in the game for quite a long time, to be honest. I think that rare champions, you can actually trust the reviews a lot more than you can with epics and legendaries for that reason. And I'd say that most rare champs, like Torux, what are his ratings like? Yeah, if you're seeing like 4.6s and beyond, you can probably keep them. I think hellhades.com is a great way to research rares as well, and just look up at like their star ratings and see where they're useful in a particular area of content. Hellhades does a pretty good job most of the time of identifying if a rare is very, very useful into a specific area. And so that's something that you can do. But to be covering all rares that you can automatically turn into food, that's really, really tough. Like, it's much, much easier to cover all of the rares that are good, you know? And then everything else is crap, because most rares are actually food. Most rares are food in this game. I'd say about 80%. Maybe a little more, even. Are probably food champs. And like the line moves a little bit. Like the cutoff for what makes like a food rare or a rare that you can actually build out. Moves a little bit depending on how far along your account is. And if you're free to play or not and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of variance there, man. But yeah, it's kind of tough, man. Do I use Drexthar, Christopher? I'm currently leveling my Drexthar through Hydra, man. There he is, dude. There he is. Yeah, I'm currently blasting him up through Hydra in so much as I possibly can. Yeah, I'll be using Drexthar. I think I'll be using Drexthar to mostly cheese a couple of bosses or just be around to apply HP burn against a couple of bosses in Cursed City where the likes of, you know, my Ninja or whatever, or my Skrank just aren't available. So he's definitely going to find some use on my account, man. Good old Drexthar, man. I think he's going to be great. But yeah, the champs I'm currently leveling in Hydra are like all of the following. Mithrala, Glycad, Eniri, Drexthar, and Rotos are all leveling together in Hydra. Very, very slowly, but they're farming scrolls, XP, and silver for me at the same time, which is something that we're going to be covering, actually, in the first video that we're going to be covering in this stream. So I'm going to have to go into recording mode just real quick. Very, very soon indeed. But yeah. How's your faction war progression, Hendrik? Yeah, we'll take a quick peek at that, man, before we start. So faction wars, for the most part, are a bit of a struggle for me, to be honest. I think once I'm done maxing out a bunch of those champions that I'm currently working on, I mean, it's going to help me a lot. I'm trying to bear faction wars in mind as I go. Like, I think that having a maxed up Drexthar is going to help out a lot in the Demonspawn faction crypt, for example, which opens quite soon. The Dark Elf crypt is going to be massively helped by Mithrala as well. So that's going to be huge. I've also got physics now as well to start working on this one, so that's going to be great. But some of them are just really, really far behind, you know. Some of them are really not doing so hot. And it's going to become more of a focus for my account very, very soon. Just focusing up on these faction wars. Because they have the champs for these. You know, I've got like, what's the guy called again? Jarl something. It's not, I was going to say like High Jarl, but that's not it. Well, whatever, man. I've got some good dwarf epics sitting around, just ready to throw some levels into. Shadowkin as well. I've got some great champs sitting around, you know, that I just have to build out. Same thing with orcs as well. So yeah, it's just a matter of just putting the resources towards getting them done now, which I think is I'm gonna shift my focus over to just building out all of my factions as best as I can once I'm done maxing up the current batch of guys that I'm working on, you know. I think that's what I'm gonna do, man. Did I say farming Hydra for scrolls? God damn it. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, let me move my mic over a little bit. There it is. Faction War should be first focus after level 20 dungeons, James? You think so, man? I'm thinking that Hydra is surely more important. Surely. Like, I definitely don't regret getting involved in Hydra very, very quickly. Like, after stage 20 dungeons, it was like, okay, Demon Lord Clan Boss team, got that set up. Then it was like straight into Hydra for me. And now I'm like up to like, I can basically farm normal, hard, and brutal Hydra at once, you know? So I'm pretty pleased with how quickly I got my Mithrala. Like, I was very slow getting a lot of other champs. A lot of the other freebies in the game, like Arbiter and stuff. And I'm kind of behind with your Carl still as well, which the shop just refreshed a couple of days ago. But with Mithrala, I feel like I got it pretty fast, you know? Pretty quick, so pretty happy with that, man. What's up with the hidden faction? Yeah, man, something news on the horizon, man. Something news coming. And to be fair, dwarves, Shadowkin, Sylvan Watchers, what are we missing here? Like gnomes? It's gonna get like gnomes in here or something. You can't really have like Fae, right? Because I mean that's kind of Sylvan Watchers. Like they kind of cover the Fae style of champ, right? I mean they've got champs like goddamn Oella. Like there's no way that they're gonna add Fae now. What could they have here? Hobbits. Throw gnomes in there. Yeah, man, why not, dude? Like Warcraft gnomes, you know? Yeah, man. Little gnomish engineers and stuff like that. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't really know. Okay. Could be interesting to see, though. Alright. Let me go ahead and crank open my video notes. This is gotta cover. We've got to cover our first one, man. We've got to cover our first one. This is gonna be basically, dude. Man, the last time I touched on this topic, man, I was still so new to Raid. You know, I was basically teaching myself with my own videos as I went, like do a lot of research, learn about a thing, and then almost like report my homework to the class. You know, that's what like my old guide videos were like. Whereas now I can be much more confident in the stuff that I know, and I've picked up some extra tricks and stuff since then. So, okay, man. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. I'm going to shift into record mode real quick. Bam. Turn on the recorder. Looks like we're good. Shift the camera over a wee bit. You know, man, let's get the good old promo code GameLeap text above my head right now as well, which, if you ain't used that code, you know what to do, man. Get it done, gosh darn it. Free stuff. I mean, why the hell would you not? Yeah. And let's talk about... Oh, should we be recording this on the free-to-play account? Nah, it's fine, man. It's fine. We'll just record it on the main account. It's all good, I think. Okay. Let me just check out my food champion supply. Do I even have any just lying around? No, it's just a lot of faction guardians. I have some food champs just sitting around here, I guess. Ugh. God damn it, man. Yeah, I don't really have the best account preparation for shooting this video, but that's okay, man. That's fine. Okay. And my campaign farmer. I'm going to use Kale as the example for this one. Okay. This is going to be quite a tough video to record live. I'm just realizing now, man, this is a lot of information that we're going to get through here, man. This is a lot. Ooh, a Mystic style faction, you think, James? This is the flags that I found in the Gamer Code. This is before the Sylvan Watchers. Oi. Okay. Merfolk. Oh my god, that'd be cool, man. That'd be really cool. And then we got Freddy. Last factions from the Dragon Crypt. Okay, so it could be like Mystic style, Dragon Crypt style, like Dragon Folk. Let's say Dragonkin. Or what? Merfolk? Robots. God damn it, Yobi, man. Acroman, yeah. Ooh, yeah, dude. Ooh, that could be a thing, Ryan, man. That could be a thing. I can see them doing that. Man. Okay. Alright. Let's do this, man. Let's do this, man. I've actually got to shoot this video just now, man. You guys, man, I'm having too much fun over here. Okay. Okay. The ultimate food farming guide, man. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Okay. Upgrading champions for the first time in Raid Shadow Legends before you even got your account farmer set up, which is usually going to be your starting champion, is an extreme pain. It's such a massive slog, farming up to higher campaign difficulties to get more experience and all of that nonsense. We're going to be covering everything you need to know to absolutely maximize the speed at which you are maxing out your champs on your raid account for simply faster level 60s, more level 60s, and flesh out your account exceptionally quickly. And as we already mentioned, it is all going to start off usually with your starting champion. If you've got like Wukong or something as one of your beginner starting legendaries or something like that, then you can use a different champion to be your campaign farmer, but for most people, you're going to be taking your starting champion up to level 60 as quickly as you possibly can. It's going to be priority number 1 on your account, and you're going to get them equipped in that all-important lifesteal style gear, which I still have my Kale sitting on, even in my main account, because I've neglected the hell out of him, okay? Just is what it is. Ideally, I would also recommend that you look out for some crit rate percentage gloves when you're just getting started. It's going to help your damage dealer, your campaign farmer, in this case Kale, to get as close up towards 100% crit rate as possible, which is going to drastically increase your kill speed, your damage, all of that kind of stuff, right? What you also want to be doing is once you have fully upgraded your gem mine building and you spent most of your starter gems from like missions and stuff like that on upgrading your gem mine, you can then go ahead and spend the 800 gems required to unlock all of the mastery scrolls for your campaign farmer as well. And if you want to copy this Kale's masteries, they're basically just designed to just be general PvE style masteries. But they'll work just fine and help your campaign farmer out to reach campaign 12 stage 3, which is super, super crucial. That's where you want to be, right? And that is going to be the next tip that we cover. I'm actually in Nightmare campaign just now, so let me go ahead and switch on over. But you want to work your way all the way through normal, hard, and brutal campaign up until you are at level 12 on the brutal campaign. And then you can farm stage 3. Why do you want to farm stage 3 of 12? Well, it's kind of the best combination in the game between silver earned for selling shield artifacts, because these sell for a little bit better than the likes of helmets and gloves and chest pieces and all of that, right? You get a little bit more silver for your energy spent for farming shield artifacts, and you also just get a pretty solid amount of experience as well from farming campaign 12-3. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds for the energy cost that you are spending, right? Good amount of experience, good amount of silver earned. What you can do if you want is, if you can, farm Nightmare campaign. If you can. It's kind of rough, but if you eventually get there, you can farm stage 12 on Nightmare instead, and you will get more experience for your food champs this way, right? It is more energy efficient in terms of the experience that you're getting on your food champions, but it's definitely not more silver efficient, because you're still just kind of getting mostly rank 5 shields and stuff like that, and so they're not really selling for a whole lot more. You make a lot more silver at the same time as farming. Still pretty good experience if you stick to brutal difficulty. So that is quite important to note. The next thing that you want to note is that, well, the last thing you want to do actually is be farming up your food champions like so, right? You want to make sure that you are always filling out the group with as many food champions as you can fit in. Why is this, right? So Bellower is my campaign farmer. If he takes up one slot in this 4-man team, he's getting 25% of the experience that we earn from this campaign stage, whereas the other 3 champs will be getting 75%, right? So even if a champion is max level, like the Bellower right here, he's still going to take a portion of that experience, even if he doesn't need it, okay? So if you make a mistake like this, and you're farming up one food champion at a time, yes, this guy will level faster, because now he's getting half of the experience, but we're wasting 50% experience going into the Bellower, which is obviously not what you need. Another point to note as well, I guess, if you just play out a campaign stage real fast, is that you never ever want to be farming campaign stages, or kind of anywhere in the game really, where getting some experience is one of your goals, and leveling champions is one of your goals. You never want to be farming these if you do not have an XP banner active. As you can see right here, right, I've got 6 days left on this sucker, and it's just going to increase the amount of experience that we're gaining in battle by 100%. Farming food champions in campaign without an XP banner active, extremely inefficient. Don't even bother with it. Don't even try. Now, it's not going to be a problem for you, to be honest, when you're getting started in Raid for the first time. You get like weeks and weeks and weeks of free experience banner action, and so you won't have to worry about it too much. You can also check it in your Bastion as well, all up and over here. So just make sure you keep an eye on your currently active experience boosts and refresh it when you need to. But as a new player, like you might be if you were to click on the promo link down below, you're just not going to have to worry about that, man. Hey, did I mention, if you're looking to start off a new Raid account and get a good, clean start in Raid and take on the early game all over again, maybe on like a second alt account, the best way to do that is by clicking on the beginner promo link down below at the top of the video description box, man. Hit that link, you get 4 free epic champions as soon as you sign up. Just an incredible way to start off your new Raid account on the best foot possible. Can't stress how good this goddamn code is. Just make sure that you are signed out of Clarion Player on your PC before clicking on that link to download Raid again, or you will not get the saucy rewards, man. Insane. Now, that kind of brings me to the next point that I've got to cover, which is if you are running out of an experience banner and you need to refresh this sucker, and it's like a champ training tournament or something, and you're planning on farming up a lot of food champions, then you want to head on into your shop. You want to go to the gem shop, and you want to buy the 3-day 100% experience boost banner. It's just much better value for gems spent than the 1-day experience boost banner, so you might as well buy the 3-day one. Yeah, and make sure that you keep up that experience boost banner, man. It's just so crucial. Okay, I need a drink or my voice is going to give out. Okay. Alright, man. I think that's all of the basic stuff actually just covered in one huge deluge of information, at least. That's all like the super fundamental stuff. Okay. Next most fundamental stuff, we gotta go, but we gotta talk about the Guardian Ring, man. We gotta. Okay. Ooh, yeah, man, the advanced quest done as well. Yeah, that's a good point too, man. Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, I should definitely bring that up, man. I should definitely bring that up. That's a good call. That's a good call, man. It's a good call. That's why it's nice to do these videos live, man. We get some extra little bonus tips in the way as well. Another way to keep your experience banner refreshed as much as possible is if you head on into your quests, make sure that you're doing as many advanced quests as you can, right? Ideally, all of these every day is great. If you're super early game, you might struggle to get some of them done, but do as many as you can, and you will eventually work your way through a rewards track along the top of the screen right here, one of which is a 3-day 100% experience boost banner right here as well. So that is great to note. Now, another thing that I would say is that outside of campaign farming and throwing your campaign farmer in there and using your campaign farmer to farm up food champions, another great way to spend your gems, right? After fully upgrading your gem mine and getting your campaign farmer's masteries, another great way to spend your gems is just by buying all of the slots in your Guardian Ring building. You don't necessarily even have to upgrade these. Like, that's fine, you can do that later on if you want, but just get all of the slots unlocked in your Guardian Ring building, and then you can throw your food champions in here, and just have them level up passively, and all you gotta do is click the upgrade button on these guys, and it's great. It's just a way to keep your account sort of ticking over, even while you are offline. Just remember that you do have to log in to actually click the level up button on these guys when this timer expires. So there is that. They're not just going to automatically be, you know, level 40 or whatever by the time you get in. You do actually have to log in to hit that button. Now, set of tips, I guess number 2, that's all of like the basic stuff covered for the most part, is that if there is a dungeon tournament active, right, and you know you're going to be farming a hell of a lot of the dungeon, for example, like Dragon Tournament right here, then you want to try and set up a team in that dungeon that can clear the stage that you want to clear, but has one or more slots available where you can sneak in a food champion. Let's check this out. Okay, this is the part of the video I'm actually going to have to cut out because, frankly, for God's sake, first of all, I don't have enough energy and I haven't actually set up a team in advance to even attempt this. But I know what I want to do, so let's just see if we can tweak the team a little bit. Let's get some energy from there. Tweak the team a little bit like my my Dragon 20 team. Oh, God. Okay. Who can we ditch from this team? Fushan? I think we can probably just get rid of Fushan. Let's throw him out. Okay. Sadly, I'm going to be locking this team in, so it's going to be a little bit annoying to refix it again, but we'll just do something a little bit like we'll just take like a random 1-star, I guess. Okay. Is this going to work? I tell you what, man. Let me just do a quick run of this first and make sure I haven't like killed the team. Okay. Because Dragon can be a little bit sketchy sometimes, man. I think we should be fine, though. I think we should be fine. But let's just make sure, man. Before I actually just record this live and then halfway through the run we die, you know? Which I think is very unlikely, but I want to be sure. I want to be sure. Oh. That Guardian Ring is beautiful with all the fusion rays. Yeah, man. Dude, it's how I love to... It's my main use for my Guardian Ring building, man. Just like passively leveling like fusion components, like Broadmoor fusion champs and stuff like that. Oh yeah, while there's a fusion active, just have them leveling like that, you know. It feels great. It feels like a really nice way to do it. Because to be honest, man, leveling like fusion components feels so bad. It feels so boring, man. I really don't like it. It feels like such a huge resource dump for very little payoff, you know. I don't know, man. Like, unless the fusion champion is absolutely unbelievable, then it can feel pretty satisfying, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Why haven't you worked up to a hard dungeon, Captain Hook? I have in some of the dungeons. Ice Golem I have. Where else did I? One or two of them I have. But, yeah. Okay. Nice, we actually still did that pretty comfortably, to be honest. We probably felt like a couple of food champions in here, but let's just do this for the example. Okay. Okay. Recording resumed. Okay. Let me pop up my notes again. There it is. Okay. So this is my Dragon Stage 20 team, except I pulled out one of my damage dealer champs and have instead just thrown in a random food champion for the sake of this demonstration. And yeah, while we will be farming up this Dragon Dungeon tournament, we just randomly have a little level 1 food champion here that's just going to be leveling alongside everybody else. It doesn't drastically slow down the clear speed by that much, and frankly, like, a lot of the time during these dungeon tournaments that you're farming out, you're just kind of spamming multi-battle super raids while you're, like, eating food, or, like, you're away at the gym, or you're sleeping, or whatever anyway, you know? So it doesn't matter so much that the clear is slow, it matters more that you're farming up an extra little food champion as you go. Now, this is especially important in dungeons that you can literally solo, okay? There are builds that you can make with, like the Venomage Epic Champion, and there's a few other Epic Champions, and certainly some Legendaries, that you can use to completely solo dungeons, like Ice Golem and Dragon. There are 2-man teams that you can throw into Sand Devil, with like Godseeker and Eerie and stuff, where you can fit in like 3 or 4 food champions, alongside 1 or 2 champions that are basically soloing the dungeon, you know, and then you're farming a lot of food at the same time as you're hitting a dungeon tournament, you know. So there's ways that you can make this very, very efficient indeed, and it is definitely something to look out for. Again, particularly if you've got a champion team that's like a 1-man team that can solo a dungeon. It can be a great way to max the amount of champs that you are farming up simultaneously. Alright, cool. Very lovely, very lovely. There's that one done. Oh. Am I actually going to mention this? I've got a few tips down here that are kind of going off on a little bit of a tangent, but I thought I'll just include them anyway. Okay. Yeah, screw it. So a quick bonus tip here is that of all of the dungeon tournaments, for super early game players, like if you're in like the first 4 months of your raid account, I would suggest that if you can farm Spider Stage 10 and Dragon Stage 10 or above, you know, higher stages are going to be great, but starting from Stage 10 and beyond in particular, these are great stages to farm, right? Dragon, because you can get some lifesteal gear upgrades and some speed gear drops, right, during Dragon tournaments. Or during Spider's Den tournaments, you can be getting some free rewards. You can be earning a lot of silver from farming Spider's Den because accessories sell for so much more than regular artifacts. And because on a brand new account, you don't have any bloody artifacts, okay? Artifacts are kind of like a luxury to come by. So Spider's Den, Dragon, I'd say in the first like 4 months of your account, these are very good tournaments to try and engage with as a new player, as like your very first dungeon tournaments to get involved with, you know. Spider in particular, man, you're going to earn a hell of a lot of silver from these. And if you can farm them alongside, you know, with like 1 or 2 food champions in your team as you go in either of these dungeons, that's even better. Okay, yeah, I think that's worth including in the video, man. I think it's worth including in the video, man. It's a little bit off on a tangent, but I think that's okay. Okay, sticking on the topic of dungeons, another really good habit to get into, well, another good habit to get into the habit of is as soon as a champion hits 5 stars, right? So you've ranked up a champion to 5 stars, you might want to consider immediately taking them in to Minotaur's Labyrinth to start farming up their masteries, right? Why? It takes a long time. It takes a hell of a long time to farm up a champion's masteries in Minotaur. You don't want to be spending gems, of course, to unlock your champion's masteries all the time. Once or twice is okay when your account is getting started. I actually did it twice on my free-to-play account recently, breaking my own rule a little bit. I promised for myself I was only going to do it once. I did it twice. I think that's fine. But generally speaking, you want to farm your masteries up in Minotaur. And you want to do it when a champion hits rank 5. Why rank 5? Because it takes so long. And because by the time you level them up, like to like then rank 6 and then to level 60, they've still probably got some mastery scrolls to farm. That's how long it takes. But you can farm up all of that experience and all of the masteries at the same time in Minotaur if you start them off in Minotaur early enough. And so try and set up your Minotaur farming and your Mastery Scroll farming on your champions so that you're farming silver, so that you're farming the scrolls, and then most importantly, you're farming experience all at the same time in Minotaur. It's just going to make your energy expenditure rather in Minotaur much, much more efficient for the resources that you are getting back that way. Okay, yeah, I think that's I think that's a pertinent tip to cover as well. I think that's fine, man. Be consistent. Blah, 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 blah. It's funny, man. I write all of these notes for these videos that I literally forget what I've written by the time it comes time to stream these. Oh yeah, and this is just a very, very basic tip. The next tip is just going to be to, once again, be very, very consistent with your daily grind stuff. We've already touched on the advanced quest where you can get your, of course, 3-day experience boosts all up and over here, but also you can be picking up 4 and even 5-star chickens from your advanced quest rewards track as you go. And this isn't the only way to actually get your hands on some juicy, juicy chickens, literally in this case. But of course, if you're as long as you're climbing your Doom Tower as far as you can as well every day and hitting things like Cursed City, you're going to be able to pick up some extra chickens from the likes of Cursed City and stuff as well. So yeah, just play the game, click on things, and make sure that you're actually doing all of your daily stuff every single day as well, and you'll start to build up a pretty good chicken stockpile in the meantime. Ooh, yeah. And then the last stuff that we've got to cover is going to be event related. Okay, so I'll take a quick break before I do that. A quick mental reset. Okay. Man, why is everybody raging about Shield Guard, man? Oh, DK, shout out to the uncommon Shield Guard who can solo Minotaur while you farm scrolls and XP for the champs. I think he sucks, man. I don't like him. Yeah, I agree with James on this one, man, Solstice, dude. I don't know. There are people who believe in Shield Guard. There are people who don't believe in Shield Guard, man. You know what I'm saying? There's believers and there's non-believers, you know. In fact, you know what, man? I'm actually just going to cover that tip. Screw it. Now, a quick tip before we get into the event-related tips for ranking up champions. Dudes, you might see some guides up on YouTube on occasion telling you to, like, max level a Shield Guard and put him in a lifesteal set to farm Minotaur. With, like, so, like, he can, like, boost a bunch of champions in Minotaur. Don't max up a Shield Guard, dudes. Don't do it, man. There's a bit of a debate going on in the stream chat right now. I'm not a believer in maxing up the uncommon champion Shield Guard. I don't think it's worth it at all. I think that, honestly, if you've got a team of champions that you're looking to get masteries on anyway, and, like, level them up to 16 Minotaur, just put them in gear. What do you mean? Just put them in some artifacts and let them kill the Minotaur, man. You don't need a Shield Guard to boost your champions through Minotaur, man. I think it's a complete waste of resources. I'd recommend just don't do it. I don't know. Maybe that's controversial, but there it is, man. There's my take on that. Okay, there we go, man. There's my bit on the Shield Guard debate, man, added into the video. It takes incredible gear to work. My Shield Guard can solo Minnow 15. Yeah, man, this is what I mean, dude. There's a lot of debate about Shield Guard, man, as to whether or not he's worth it, you know, but I don't know. Like, I think by the time you get to a place in your account where you're gonna max up a Shield Guard, like, it's like a luxury, you know? Like, there's so many other champs that you want to build out first that by the time you even start considering Shield Guard, it's like, do I even need him anymore? You know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Not even Shield Guard's mum believes in Shield Guard. Yeah. Hey man, DJ dude, just want to send you some love, buddy. 8 days in with your starting code and really appreciate it. Oh, nice, man. Your videos are very helpful. Keep it up, man. Love your positive attitude. Hey. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. We've got a sweet little community here on this channel too, man, so it's great. People are generally just very, very nice and friendly in the video comments as well, which really helps things, you know? It's great, man. It's great. Oh, I should also mention as well that I'm going to very, very likely be doing some account takeover action soon, which I don't know if I'm ready to do it, particularly on like a mid or late game account. We'll leave that alone. What I'm going to be doing actually is straight up asking for people to submit like screenshots of their account, like their champion roster and stuff, in my Discord channel. And if I choose your account to give like a quick look over and see how you're doing, ideally your account is in like the first 6 months. You know, I'd rather like review beginner accounts because I feel much more well versed with the early game in raid than anything else. You know. And just give some feedback on champs I think you should max out next, your champion builds, and all that stuff, you know. How you're doing with your great haul, your missions, all that kind of thing. I think it could be kind of cool, man. I think it could be kind of cool, you know, to do some like beginner style, champion reviews, whatever, account takeovers, you know. So hey man, if you want me to do an account takeover on your account, and as long as it's in its like first 6 or 7 months, you know, and you want me to see how your account's doing and stuff like that, then you can go ahead and join the Discord that I've posted just now in the stream chat. You can join that Discord and you scroll on down and you will find a channel called Raid Account Takeover Submissions. Just go ahead and post, you know, a bit of information about your account in there. How long have you been playing the game? Is this something that you're struggling with? Maybe a screenshot of your champion roster, that kind of thing. That's again in the Raid Account Takeover Submissions channel, right? So yeah, you might want to go ahead and do that, man. You might want to go ahead and do that. Yeah. Oh, also when you join the Discord, you might have to give yourself the Raid Shadow Legends tag as well when you join. But yeah, let me know how that goes, man. And well, it would be cool to see if we actually get any submissions from any of you guys, you know. I'm probably going to be shooting that video like in a couple of days from now. I want to let some submissions come in first, but it'll be my first time doing it as well, you know. So it's going to be like a community effort where I think everybody can get involved in the comments and stuff. It's going to be kind of cool, man. It's going to be kind of cool. But yeah, okay. What are we looking at now? We've got the last of the tips to get to here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Man, should I actually switch over to the free-to-play just now? I think I should. Yeah, I'm going to switch over to the free-to-play real quick. I'm just going to go to the BRB screen real fast. Just for 1 second. While we switch accounts. If Raid would let me exit the goddamn game. There we go. Go free to play. There it is. There it is. Okay, we're loading in. Are we loading in? Cool. Very, very cool. Am I going to stream the account showcases? I think I'll just record it for the first time until I like, get used to the process. It's always a bit like intimidating doing a video like this. That's like very like community involved for the first time, like doing it like live for the first time. I don't think I'm like super comfortable doing that. I want to make sure that like any advice I give is like as good as possible and make sure I'm actually qualified to do this before the time comes, you know. But we could do them live in future for sure, man. Casually Playing Player. Hello, GameLeap. Thanks for all your videos. I found your channel recently. Sorry if my English is a bit messy. It's good, man. I'm, see, but man, your English is totally fine, dude. I'm more for listening than typing. I found many new things that I didn't know very well. Hey, there you go, man. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. That is real good to hear. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this up, shall we? Let's go ahead and finish this up. Okay. Some event tips for maxing up food champs, man. Now, the last batch of tips that we're going to cover for leveling up your food champions is kind of going to be more event-focused and event-related, right? So I've switched on over to the free-to-play account just now, where Sun Wukong is my campaign farmer, and Kale is just there to be, you know, poison damage dealer against clan boss. But both could work as the campaign farmers. Doesn't matter, man. Point is, once you've maxed up your first level 60 champion, right? And maybe you've got like 1 or 2 level 50s built out just to help you out in very, very early content. You want to kind of switch focus after a few weeks into your account to focus on farming up food champions and getting them ready to spend, but don't just spend them immediately. Don't just rank up your champions randomly anymore, right? Getting your kind of like first 2 or 3 champions built out, fine. You know, especially your campaign farm at level 60, great. Do it as soon as possible, you know? Every other champion after that, start to farm up food champions, right? 3-star, 4-star food champions, that kind of thing. Save up as many as you possibly can. And then you want to start to wait for... Is it a champion training tournament coming up? I think it is. It is indeed. Okay, you want to start waiting for champion training tournaments and champion training events to pop up. Simply because ranking up your champions and pouring levels, especially the levels, into your champions during these events is going to net you all kinds of free points, all kinds of free rewards, okay? And that is why you just want to save up a lot of food champions and have them ready to go and ready to pull the trigger on before these events land. What the hell else do I want to cover about these, man? It's a good job I make notes for these like longer videos where there's a lot of stuff to cover because, man, I would be astray without a paddle. Oh yeah, of course, it's the bruise, man. It's the bruise. Okay. Now, another thing you want to do during these champion training events and tournaments is actually, I mean, you want to start to kind of break your own rule a little bit and do things that are a little bit inefficient in terms of leveling up your champions. So if I include my reserve vault right now and look at all my food champs, what you do not want to be doing is taking a champion that's, let's just imagine that my Steel Skull is ready to rank up to rank 5 right now. What I would not want to do is throw a whole bunch of these food champions and this chicken into my Steel Skull and just level them up. What we'd want to do instead is take these food champions, which I think was this Diabolist right here. You want to take these food champions and put some levels into her first to earn some free event points. That could be in the form of like 3 or 4 experience brews. I usually put 3 brews into my 4-star champions. I think that that's fine. Some people go as high as 4. It just depends how many brews you have lying around, but you're going to get all kinds of free points from just putting levels into these guys before you sacrifice them as food champions. You can do this without brews as well. It's just a bit more time consuming, and you can spend energy instead on just leveling up your food champions in things like campaign battles. It might take 4 or 5 campaign runs to get them up to like a level 16 or level 18 for 4-star food. And that's great. That could be totally worth it if you are pushing towards a specific reward in a champion training event, which is another thing that I'll point out as well. You don't always want to be doing this, especially in the early game. Your energy is very, very precious. You've got a lot of things that you want to be doing on your account. But if you're looking to actually take part in champion training tournaments in the future, this is something worth practicing. What I'd recommend you do is you pay very, very close attention to the rewards that you can get from a champion training tournament or champion training event. Pick one that you want and aim for that, right? So if I go into the Dragon tournament right here, for example, if you're doing a fusion event and you really want to get your hands on the rare champion, all up and over here, you might just take note of how many points you need to get that job done, and then spend as many brews and as many food champions and stuff in your tavern as you need to get those tournament points secured. And then stop spending your brews, and stop spending your resources into your food champions. That could be a thing that you do, and just kind of temper your resources that way a little bit. But yeah, do not underestimate the power of just investing some levels into your food champions during these tournaments before sacrificing them as food to get your hands on all kinds of extra free rewards. It's totally worth doing. It's going to be the main way that you use your experience brews in your tavern. Pretty much. Given that we've already established that you're pretty much going to be farming most experience anyway on like your big champions, right? For example, my Dracomorph here. Most of my levels I'm going to be farming on this guy are going to be from using him in dungeons and from farming his scrolls and masteries anyway. I'm not using brews on my champions that I actually want to take up to level 60. I'm getting those levels from using them in content more often than not, right? Especially Minotaur. And so, yeah, the main use of brews, don't be scared to use them for getting free points during these events. Okay. I think that is maybe everything. Is that everything covered, man? Have I missed anything? I'll throw it over to y'all, man. See if I've missed anything, man. Maybe you guys can think of something I've missed, but... what's the rule for substats in gear? What substats for sure do you need in every piece of gear, in your opinion? I'd say that, speed is good in, like, all gear, pretty much. It's not required in all gear, though, like a damage dealer. Like Kale, for example. Like, it's not super crucial that he has, like, 200 speed or something. Like, most damage dealers can get away with, like, as low as 170 speed, which they usually get from, like, 5 or 6 star speed boots anyway. So it's just kind of dependent on the job a champion is doing, you know? I would say. I'd say for like your buffers and your debuffers, obviously accuracy becomes important on those guys, but as high speed as humanly possible. For your nukers, it's mostly about hitting 100% crit rate, I'd also say. So yeah, it's. I do have a video up on the channel of like how to build every single champion role in Raid Shadow Legends, where we try to cover most of the champion archetypes, and the kind of stat checks that like the stat limits and stuff that you're looking to hit on each champion, you know. So yeah, man. You have one slot in Guardian Ring upgraded to work on your champs to level 50, then you do Minotaur once you 6-star them? Damn, man. Yeah, see, for me, I find that if I start my masteries when a champion hits rank 6, I feel like they've still got so much work to do on the masteries before they hit level 60. So I've started doing it once they hit rank 5 now. And even then, they still have to farm some red scrolls by the time they were pushing level 60, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's like, man. It's tough, man. It's tough. Okay. Alright. I think that's pretty much it, man. I think we covered basically everything. Yeah, I think we covered basically everything. Alright, man, that is about going to do it. So, if you've got any further tips for leveling up food champions and just being as efficient as possible that I did not cover in this video, and you're a veteran player and you want to help out, make sure to drop them down below in the comments, of course. And honestly, just happy farming, man. Raid is a very, very grindy game, and so even if you're as efficient as you can possibly be, it's going to be a bit of a slog sometimes, but the rewards are going to be worth it. It's mostly just about being consistent and watching out for certain events popping up, and you're going to do just fine. Hey man, if you're looking to do just fine on a new Raid free-to-play account or free-to-play adventure or what have you, then make sure to click on the beginner promo link down below to kickstart that new account, man, and try your hand at a fresh early game on a new Raid account, man. You might be surprised at just how satisfying it is. Honestly, man, I'm having so much fun on this free-to-play account, now going back after, you know, playing on my main for like nearly a year at this point, and going back with all of the knowledge that I have now. It's like a completely different experience, you know, so it's been awesome. Yeah, click on that beginner promo link down below at the top of the video description box, jumpstart your own new fresh account with 4 free epic champions, and yeah, it's just an incredible start, man. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you also enjoyed this one, and I'm gonna catch all of you all just a tad bit later, man. All right, tight. I think we good. I think that was an okay take that we just got there, man. I feel like I was recording for a long time, but I know a lot of that was like rambling in the middle. Let me just check the footage real quick. How long is it? 31 minutes raw. Probably come out like a 17, 18 minute guide. I think that's fine. I think it's fine, man. I think we did a job there. I think we did great. Alright, cool. Hey, what's up, man? Tyson, how's it going, man? How is it going? Captain Hook, oh, I can't wait to pull some souls. Oh, man. Patience. Discipline. Okay. What have I got to do here? Wow, I only did 3 million? Oh, it's because it's Force Affinity. It sucks. Okay, I guess I gotta hit this again. God damn it. Okay. Hey, God. Should we up 5 champions to 60 as soon as possible in order to beat, I guess, Dragon 16, you mean, for artifacts for a beginner? Bang. I'd say Dragon stage 16 is a great goal to work towards for new players, man. Great, like, early game goal. If you can hit, like, Dragon stage 16, or any of the regular dungeons, really, stage 16, I think you're off to a great start, man. Because then suddenly you can farm quite energy efficiently, like a decent amount of 5 and 6-star artifacts. So, yeah. Stage 16 is amazing, man. It's really good. What have I got to do next on the free-to-play even? What am I even working on, man? I missed the bloody Force Keep, so I could be ready for that now. Send a champion. I do need more potion keeps, man. Oh, I do need it. I can only farm this one reliably. Okay, fine. Let's just do this, man. Spend our energy on this. If you don't have 100 souls, don't pull. Look, I love how everybody has their own little rules about ways that you should spend resources, man. For me, the soul pulls, I'd just say wait for like a 2x event. I'd say wait for a 2x event on Mortal Soul Stones. And I'd say save your big soul stones for as long as you can until like a Deck of Fate or something comes up that you really, really want to push in. Or like some kind of like Hero's Path event that you really want to push in, you know? And like you'll know when the time comes, you know? And you'll probably need like 20 or 25 Immortal Soul Stones and maybe an Eternal or something to get through most of those events. So, yeah, that's the kind of amount of souls, like big souls that you want to be holding on to, you know? So. You going for any of the spooky soul summons, Metroid? I don't think I am, man. I don't think I am. I don't think I'm going to bother. I don't think I'm going to bother, man. Like, I have like one of those champions, bro. You know? I mean, there's a few epics there. That would be nice. But even the epics, I don't have that many. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll just grind out the Dungeon Divers event and get those free shards, at least. You know? Those free, like, Soulstone pull. Like, that one pull from Dungeon Divers. It might be worth it, because I'm, like, most of the way there anyway. You know, so... Gonna be a Volcanos shard summon soon, I think. Oh, God. Yeah. Could be, man. Could be. Ooh, you thinking there's gonna be a 2x for Soulstones in a couple weeks, Captain? I hope you're right, man. I really, really like the Soulstone pulling events. They feel really, really good to me. I really, really like them. Okay. What other stuff did I cover just now, man? Okay, this was like the best res video. Okay. I'm just gonna get a video sent to my wife here, man, so she can edit it. My wife is my behind the scenes editor, man. Edits all the videos on the channel. Well, unless she's sick, in which case I have to take over, but it doesn't happen too often. Okay. Cool. 74 to 5 weeks for a Mortal Soulstone pulling event. I'm not sure that they're a little bit variable, but they're a little bit variable, man. Oh my god, some of you guys have already posted some like account review action. Cool, man. Cool. Very nice. Man, some of these rosters look really good. Oh my god, dude. Hey man, I'll go ahead, I'll post a link to the Discord channel again in just a sec, but damn, man. Some of these accounts you guys have put in for review are really, really good already. Oh my god, man. Quasis? I don't know if you're still watching the stream, but oh my god, man. The stat that you've got, man, the quality of your first level 60s here is so good. Goddamn Koltat, Hitatsu, Geomancer, Kaima. My god, man. Ninja. Oh, you actually have Scylla the Drakes. Okay, so this is actually a 6-month-old account. 60 Skull Crusher. Man. Yeah, you're off to a great start, great start, man. Very, very cool. Very, very lovely, man. Yeah, keep the submissions coming, boys. I won't be able to catch all of them, but I'll do my best to like, touch on as many as I can, you know? Alright. Oh, that's yours, James? Yeah, dude, that's your free-to-play account? Man, it's looking really good, man. It's looking really good. It sounds like she's great, Chang-Chi. Yeah, man. Dude, my wife she's just a badass, man. She's crazy as hell. We tried to get her to start her own Raid Shadow Legends account recently, man, but she didn't want to do it, man. She didn't want to do it. She plays too many different games already. She's like one of those game hoppers. She doesn't stick with the same game for too long. So she's kind of hop it all over. Like, man, she'd get too stuck on Raid, I think. Like, Raid, man, you gotta be in it for the grind, man. You're gonna be hardcore, man, to play raid. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna post the Discord link one more time, so you all know. Make sure to navigate down to the account takeover channel in this Discord channel, and if you want to post a screenshot of your champion roster and have a chance of your account being showcased and reviewed, and like an account takeover style video on this channel that features your account, then that is the place to go ahead and post it. If your account gets chosen, by the way, I'll just go ahead and message you on the Discord, and then we like to sort out the details from there, so you all do know. Man, I'll go ahead and post like a little message in that chat right now, so you guys can see that, like, that's me, Mr. Kobrak, right there in that chat. So like some random person can't message you and take your goddamn account. You know what I'm saying? So you know that it's me. Okay, there it is, man. I don't want to have any account thievery going on over there. You know what I'm saying? But there you go, man. Game Hopper feels like I'm being attacked, Byron. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, it's kind of interesting, man. Some people like to really binge the hell out of a game. Oh my god, I need to do arenas. Like, a lot of arenas here. This might be winnable. Okay. Yeah, some people like to really, really binge the crap out of a game and just blast. That's me. I'm the kind of person who, for like years at a time, I'll just main one or two games. And that's like all I'll play, you know? Yeah. That's me all over, you know? Whereas other people, it's like, man, every 2 weeks they're playing something new. And a lot of these are kind of hard to... I don't fancy my luck against a 60 Ninja, to be honest. Okay. I must stay on top of my Great Hall, though, on the free-to-play, man. Because I'm so behind on my Great Hall still on my main account, man. It's bad. I've got a mission coming up to level 3 nodes to level 10. Ugh. Not good. So far behind, man. I only play Raid and Warframe in it for the grind. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's people who enjoy the grind, and people who get, like, great satisfaction from working on something for, like, weeks and months, and seeing, like, incremental gains. And there's people who just can't, there's people who just can't stand the grind, man. There's people who play, like, MMOs like World of Warcraft or games like Raid Shadow Legends, and they're like, man, everything to... What the hell? I just got a mission to ascend a spirit champion up to level 60, but I just ascended one last week, and now we've got to level another champ, and oh my god, it's gonna take so long, man. It's like, well, that's the game, you know? Like, what do you mean? Like, that's the game. Like, first of all, you could have scrolled ahead and scouted out the missions ahead, but regardless, were you just never planning on getting another level 60 spirit champion? Like, what is this, you know? Like, so there's people who enjoy the grind and embrace it, and there's people who just really don't, you know. Yeah. Ooh, you just got Estrid and Freya from 2x Ancients, boosted my arena so much. Oh my god, dude. You got Freya from a 2x Ancient? That's crazy, dude. Holy crap, man. Damn, dude. Yeah, that's really, really good. Congrats, man. Big. What's the man about it, dude? Finally, YouTube sent me a notification for your live. It normally doesn't even though I'm on watch all of your content. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know how YouTube notifications work for live streams, to be fair, but... Shang-Chi, how much do you work out? I've been grinding raid more than real world stuff. I need more motivation. I tell you what, man. I tell you what. You know what it is, man, with, like, going to the gym and stuff? To answer the question, man, I'm at the gym, like, 5 times a week. Roughly, on average. Like, usually it's, like, 3 days at the gym. 1 day off, 3 days at, 1 day off. That kind of rotation, I guess. How do I put this, man? I think motivation is just a myth, man. I don't even believe in it. I think motivation is just crazy as hell. I think that you just gotta stop seeing the gym, or like whatever it is you gotta do. Like, it doesn't have to be the gym, you know, but stop seeing like a job that you gotta do as, or it's something that you've got to get motivated for, man. Like, I think if you go to the gym enough, it just becomes like who you are, not what you do, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, Do I train legs? Yeah, I do, man. I do. For the first like year that I was training, I didn't. Because I was just like, man, I'm just learning what I'm doing here. And frankly, I just wanted it to be as fun as possible. Legs aren't fun, you know? But I've been at the gym for like 5 or 6 years now, you know? Maybe a little longer, actually. So yeah, man. But yeah, it's just routine, James. Yeah, man. Like, I think that if you change the way that you look at yourself, oh, I'm someone who goes to the gym, I'm someone who works out, you know? Then it's no longer a choice to go to the gym or not. It's not something you have to get motivated for. It's not something you have to put in your calendar, you know? Or like set an alarm for or something. It's like, you just go to the gym, man. You know, that's it. Like, and if you had a day off the day before, well, you're going to the gym today, aren't you? Like, there's no decision to be made. It's just happening, you know? Yeah. I don't know if that helps at all. But it's just something I feel like I've observed, you know? Okay, yeah, on the free-to-play, this is like the only account that... This is like the only battle I can probably win. Let's do something like this. Leg day's the best day. Yeah, dude, you start to look forward to leg days, Martin. That's true, man. Oh my god. You start to look forward to leg days, man. It's really kind of crazy, right? It's really kind of nuts. You start to look forward to the idea of, man... I tell you what it is as well. I have my best workouts at the gym when I've had like a terrible day. Just like the worst day, man. Like, I'll go hit legs and I'll leg press until like I'm almost losing my life under the weight. And I'm like, I just physically can't move the weight anymore. Even like pushing my hands on my knees, just like cheating, you know? And I'm just like, oh god. I'm having a religious experience there on the leg press machine. And like, it doesn't matter how bad the day's been. It's like, well, at least I know that I gave everything under that goddamn leg press machine, you know? I don't know, man. I love training, man. Yeah, it's great. It's like my decompress time, you know? Know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, man. You spent your youth, your 90s rollerblading? Lifelong massive legs. Yeah, dude. Damn, yeah, I can imagine, man. I can imagine, dude. Okay. So I do actually have another guide that I've got to shoot today in today's stream, and I've spent a lot of time rambling in today's stream. I've been having too much fun over here, but we'll get to it in just a second, but... Oh, God. I wasn't in a gym like 3 weeks. I had my friend with a renovation in his house. Tomorrow will be my first day at work. Since like a year and a month from staying home. Wish me luck. Damn, dude. It's getting... Man, it's good to hear that you're getting back on the grind, man. That's what it's all about, you know? That's what it's all about, man. That right there. Okay. Loving the account submissions, by the way, boys. Very, very cool. I see Nui's just posted up his. He's only 30 days in. Damn, cool, man. Very, very cool. Yeah, that's a very, very early game account, man. That's going to be a cool one to check out, for sure. Very nice. Damn, you got some damn good perception gear, Nui, on that 2-hack, man. Yeah, I'll go ahead and check these. Accounts out, man. I'm going to try and review like 2 or 3 accounts, I think, over the course of the video, when we do eventually do the account takeovers. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be awesome. Okay. Now, where are these missions, man? There it is. Okay, alright. So yeah, the guide we're about to cover is actually going to be very, very, very mission specific. We're just talking about some absolute... Man, I don't even know how to put it. Landmine missions, okay? Like the kind of missions that'll just blow your account up and just halt your progress for like months if you're not ready for them, man. So I think it's going to be very, very helpful, especially to new players when it comes to like preparing ahead of time, you know? How old are you guys? 87, James Smith. Metroid 50. Yeah, my YouTube analytics, I can see like the demographics of people that are watching the channel. I actually checked it out just yesterday, now that you mention it. I think like the average age is between like 25 and 50. Like 25 and 45, somewhere around there, you know? So like a slightly older audience, man. Which is really interesting for me. Like I feel like when I first started out on YouTube, was very, very different for me, you know? It was like people aged average like 25 watching my World of Warcraft channel, which is how I got my start on YouTube, you know? So yeah, man, like, it's actually like quite a mature audience here, man. All up on this channel, you know? Okay. You're 16, you're the youngest active player, Tyson. You probably are, man. You're probably one of the youngest. That's definitely on the very, very young side for a raid player, man. For sure, man. For sure. You gotta be old so you can sink your wallet into the game, James. Oh, God. Yeah. It's not completely untrue. I mean, let's be real. Like, if you're gonna be a spender in the game, what? You're gonna be a spender in raid at age 19? Are you kidding me? Like, what is this, man? Even earning minimum wage at 19? Like, most people are working unpaid jobs and apprenticeships just to try and get something on their CV, you know? Like, you can't be playing raid and spending at 19, man. Like, come on, man. Oh, God. Man. Magic the Gathering went woke, so you went Raid Shadow Legends Metroid? Damn, well, there you go, man. Okay. Let's go ahead and start shooting on the next guide, shall we? I'm gonna go ahead and pop my notes real quick. Let's go ahead and get this one done, man. We're going to be covering a few missions in detail and how you can prepare ahead of time for these. And so, yeah, it's going to help out a whole bunch of newer players in particular, especially those that haven't reached towards the end of the Arbiter mission rewards track just yet. Which actually took me like, what, 6 or 7 months to do on my account? I was quite late, I think. For someone who should be informed about the game, I was quite late, at least. But okay. Alright, man. Let's do this, man. Let's start shooting. Check. Camera is recording. Very, very good. Alright, man. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Oi, what is up, guys? This is Cobb, and welcome to the Landmine Show. Okay, these are landmine missions we're going to be covering in this Top Mistakes video. Missions that you must be ready for, especially on your new account, right? Arbiter missions in particular, that are just going to absolutely blow the legs off of your account if you're not careful, right? These are the kind of missions that you have to prepare for ahead of time, else they are going to drastically slow down the rate at which you are suddenly progressing across your mission rewards track and grabbing the likes of your legendary skill tomes and especially your Arbiter legendary, which is going to make a big splash in your account if you can get out within, like, I don't know, the first, what, like 6 or 7 months or something would be pretty decent. Some people can get Arbiter extremely quickly if you're super prepared for all of the missions and you know what you're doing in the game, you know, but point is, you do not want your Arbiter to be delayed by months because you weren't ready for a certain mission in this track. We're going to cover those, man. I was actually reminded about this because I'm on my free-to-play account right now, and I saw that towards the end of the Part 2 missions, you get your first fusion mission come up, which is to fuse Justicia, who is actually a component champion required for Relic Keeper. This is actually Justicia right here. And as you can see, you can start to prepare for this guy ahead of time with all of these campaign farmable champions, right? And so while Justicia is not one of those missions that's going to severely delay you by any means, it's not going to trip you up, what it is a warning shot that you must pay attention to. And hey, man, if all of the talk of beginner accounts is getting you nostalgic to start up your own beginner account, make sure to do so, man, by clicking on the beginner promo link down below. It's an incredible beginner link. It's going to start off your new account with 4 free epic champions and get you off to an incredible start, maybe in your new alt account. So if you want to join me in my free-to-play adventure, my second account adventure, that promo link is the way to do it. Just make sure that you're signed out of Plarium Player on your PC before clicking that beginner link, to guarantee that you get your hands on all of those saucy new rewards when you download that fresh copy of Raid and make the new account, man. So, yeah, Justicia is one of those champs that's, again, a shot across the bow. It should be taken as a warning that fusion missions are coming, right? And what this means is that you've got to start preparing as quickly as possible, right? Especially for the Relic Keeper fusion. This is the first fusion mission that could trip you up if you don't take the Justicia fusion seriously and you don't take this as a hint that more is coming down the line, okay? So the Justicia fusion, again, you can farm all of these rare champions from campaign to fuse your Justicia to be ready for the Relic Keeper mission when that one eventually comes down the line. All of these champions over here, you can also farm from campaign stages, right? That's the good news, okay? It's quite easy to prepare for this fusion ahead of time. You just gotta know that it's coming, okay? I'm not sure what part of the mission rewards train that it shows up in, but it is on its way, okay? And that's the most important thing to note, right? So just be ready to fuse your Relic Keeper when the time comes. Next up, I would also throw another shot, another warning shot out there that the Rajin fusion is another one of those required fusions. This one is much, much harder to kind of get done. There's a lot more rares that you've got to farm up as well in order to get this done. They're all quite accessible. You might end up collecting a lot of these from just pulling your mystery shards over time. You will not have to worry too much about the Rajin fusion until the Romantu missions, which means that Rajin is not part of the Arbiter missions chain. You don't have to worry about Rajin super early on, but if you are able to collect up these fusion champions and get like 1 or 2 of the epics ready at least before you finish your Arbiter missions, then you're in a great spot and you're not going to have to worry too much about it. But just remember that it is coming down the pipeline and to be prepared for it. Else, yeah, it's gonna freeze your progress on your Romantu missions probably by, you know, something in the order of months. If you're not careful. So, yeah. Rajin and Relic Keeper, 2 fusions to be ready for. What else have we got looking? What else have we got, man? Is there a Broadmoor fusion mission? I can't remember, man. I actually can't recall. There isn't, right? Is there? Like, Broadmoor's just a fusion that I just spam for, like, free event points and stuff, so I don't really... Like, maybe I just did it randomly, and then I already had it retroactively done for the mission, so I'm not remembering. Huh. There wasn't Broadmoor fusion mission. I'm just gonna check Google real quick. Broadmoor part of any? Yeah, people are saying not. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so I think that we're good, man. I think that we're good. Okay. Yeah, I think that we're good to just continue on, man. Alright. Okay. Okay. The next set of missions, I should say, that are going to massively trip you up if you are not ready for these, are going to be the missions that require you to ascend champions, okay? There are a bunch of missions quite early on in the rewards track. I'm on one of them right now on my free-to-play account, which is ascend a champion up to level 5 of Ascension. Not that bad, okay? Not that big of a problem. Things get a little bit rough in the later stages of the Arbiter missions. We're on part 2 right now, as you can see. Once we're on the part 3 missions, you will encounter, I think it's 4 missions in total, if my notes are correct. 4 missions in total that will require you to ascend champions up to level 6 of Ascension. As you can see, these are not retroactive, and so you need to wait for the mission to come along before you ascend up a champion. I'm not suggesting that you actually just wait with all of your champs to ascend them up to like rank 5 or whatever, or rank 6. You know, maybe you just need to really get a banner on a champion and you want to do it early anyway. That can be fine, but just be ready, okay, to take new champions up to level 6 so that you can then max ascend them as you're getting into your part 3 missions right here, because there's going to be a lot to do. Additionally, it gets even more awkward in part 4 of your missions rewards track, where you're not just having to ascend up champions up to max, up to level 6, but you need to ascend up 1 champion to level 6 of every affinity, okay? Spirit Champ, Force, Magic, and Void, okay? And especially the Void can be a huge problem, especially if you're like free to play or whatever, and you get to these missions, you might only have like a handful of Void champions on your account. Some of them you might not want to take up to level 60 just to ascend them to get through a mission. You know what I'm saying? Just because they're a Void champ doesn't mean that they're going to be like an auto 6-star on your account. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of rough. Just be ready for those, man. Again, that's the part 4 missions in the Arbiter rewards track. 1 champion of every affinity to take up to 6 pink stars. It can be a massive pain if you're not ready for this when the time comes. And most importantly, they are not retroactive missions. You've got to be ready to pull the trigger on ascending those champs as you get the mission. Oh god, yeah, the next one's huge. The next one's enormous. Okay. Next up, we have got the notorious Great Hall mistakes, which feels like, honestly, the biggest kick in the nuts of all of the missions, and the biggest mistake that's gonna... Dude, this slowed me down from getting Arbiter by, like, I'm gonna say about 50 days. There's one mission, dude. One mission to take one of my... Like, this is my free-to-play account, obviously, but one mission to take one of your nodes in your Great Hall up to rank 10. it takes forever if you're not ready for this. If you're farming this up from scratch, it takes so long, dude. It takes so long. Now, again, I should have took some warning shots from this because there are arbiter missions along the rewards track that are, level 1 of your Great Hall nodes, which will almost always be accuracy, by the way. Not to get into that, but accuracy nodes are great to max up first in your Great Hall. There'll be a mission to take one of your Great Hall nodes up to rank 5. And then like rank 7, and then rank 8, and rank 9, then rank 10. And so you kind of know it's coming, but again, still just be ready for this. Take your arena refills that you get daily seriously, and make sure that you're farming as much arena as you possibly can. And ideally, a few months into the game, you're looking to push from silver up into gold rank and start farming some higher quality medals, which is going to speed up the rate at which you're leveling these suckers up. And do not let up on your daily arena grind, because yeah, these missions are coming down the pipeline to kick you square in the nuts, which is exactly what they're doing to me right now on my main account, because I'm up to the Romantu mission where I need to level 3 of my Great Hall nodes up to rank 10. I currently have one of them's at like rank 7, and I'm just so behind. And I'm going to be stuck on that mission for like a month. It's going to suck, you know, but yeah, don't make my mistake. Take your arena grind seriously. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it for that mission, man. I think that we're pretty much good there. Are there any missions that I'm missing, by the way? That's also like another question. It's possible that I'm missing some missions that are like a massive, massive, massive kick in the nuts. Oh man, can we talk about which fusions you should focus on, or the ones to keep going for the bigger fusion clandestine? I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean like fusions to like repeat to get like event points or something? Because yeah, Rajin's only like a one-time fusion, right? Is that what you mean? Not sure how you mean about that, but Broadmoor is definitely a great fusion to just farm over and over and over and over, because you can fuse him then during champion chase tournaments and just get free stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I just can't compete in gold at all. I struggle to stay in gold 1. That's why I'm stuck in Arbiter now. Damn, man. Yeah, sounds like you got to max up some like arena specialist champs there, Scott, man. It is tough when you're first getting started, though. Even if you're a new player, it's still better to be in gold level, even if you can only beat 1 or 2 lower teams by refreshing. That's a tough question, man. That's a tough question. I mean, technically, it's probably still better, but then it takes a lot of time, like waiting for refreshes, so it's kind of rough. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Should I amend that a little bit? No, I'll stick with that, man. I think I'll stick with the tip that I got, but yeah, I'll throw in a little bit of a caveat, actually. A little bit of a caveat to the Great Hall arena farming tip, I guess, is going to be, of course, if you're going to rank up to gold rank, to start farming gold medals, which is going to help you rank up these nodes faster, but you can only win like 1 or 2 games per refresh or something. It might just become too time consuming and just suck massively for you and actually end up slowing you down more than anything. So you might just want to set a very, very weak kind of like one-man arena team defense as your defense team, so you kind of lose ranks in between grinding the arena, and maybe you dip kind of in between silver and gold for a little while. Yeah, ideally you're also going to get some like decent arena style champions maxed up as well within the first like 4 or 5 months of your account or something, and so you can at least then sit in lower gold ranks quite comfortably. But yeah, just be aware, setting a weak arena defense team can be a pretty good way to sort of just stabilize your rank and stop yourself spiraling up too high and then getting stuck to a point where you're just struggling to win games anymore without having to wait for a crazy amount of refreshes. Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw that in there too, man. Mission mistake number 5, again, particularly for the Arbiter missions, is going to be, dude, make sure that you flick ahead a little bit in your mission rewards track, and especially watch out for the missions that require you to go into the Void Potion Keep, Because, oh my god, dude, the Void Potion Keep only opens up once a week, and if you miss the chance to get these missions done, for example, if I was on like this mission right here or whatever, I do this mission, I want to get all of these done and be ready for this on the Sunday, right? Every single Sunday, the Void Keep is going to open up. Just don't miss your chance to do your Void Potion Keeps in particular, otherwise you're going to be waiting 7 entire days for the Void Keep to open up again, and that's just going to suck massively. That's kind of like a small one, but yeah, just make sure that you pay attention to these Void Pot missions in particular. Okay. There's got to be some other stuff that we can throw on into this, man. There's got to be some other stuff. Oh yeah, save the Great Hall upgrades for CVC as they give Great Hall. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we could also just kind of revisit the Great Hall. Yeah, we could also touch on the Great Hall quite a bit, man. We could touch on the Great Hall quite a bit, I think. Okay. Yeah, let's do that, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Why is it always so hard to start recording again after taking a quick break? You know what I'm saying? Actually, sticking on the Great Hall for just a little bit, there are a few tips here that really need to be covered and are very, very important and are not obvious, not super obvious at least, to new players, and so we'll linger here for just a little while. The very last thing you want to do on your Great Hall is start leveling up nodes all over the place because you think, well, I can afford to buy like one of every node. That seems to be very, very like stat efficient for the medals that you're spending because it's very, very cheap. So I might as well just spread things out everywhere, and that's going to be great. The thing is, it is good for like 2 weeks or something, and then you realize that you've wasted a lot of medals into a lot of stats that are just not the best to go into right now, and you would have been better off just getting all of your accuracy nodes, right? Not including the Void node, because you're just not going to have many Void champions when you're starting out. But all of your accuracy nodes, take all these up to level 5, then pick one and take it up to level 10. That is going to be the best possible way that you can get this done. This is going to get you through those pesky missions that we've already touched on in the smoothest way possible, right? First of all. Secondly, accuracy is a useful stat on like 80% or like 85% of champions across Raid Shadow Legends. Almost all champions require accuracy in some way, shape, or form, unless it's a pure buff champion or a pure damage dealer champion with no use for accuracy at all. Then accuracy is useful on almost every champ in the game, and that's why we want to focus on accuracy first as our first node. You have to put some into attack, of course, for some challenges in the game, some of your early game challenges. Objectives and stuff like that, so that's why those are there, but accuracy is going to be your main focus. What you don't want to do is invest in things like, I don't know, HP. Attack is actually very, very bad to invest in. The game just makes you do it in those early challenges, like we said, but attack is one of those stats. It's good on, like, what? Only your nukers and only your attack-based nukers, you know? So attack is actually extremely low priority, more than anything. So, yeah, don't be wasting your medals in attack if you can help it. Generally, like HP and defense are going to take priority over attack. Some people would actually suggest going into crit damage because it's by far the best nuker stat in the game. And it helps all of your nukers, regardless if they're like defense or HP or attack based. It doesn't matter. So crit damage can be great. Some people I've even heard say recommend resistance and just level resistance after the fact as well. And so I don't know, dude. I don't know. All I know is that I'm probably going to be going accuracy and then probably like a mix of crit damage and defense on my account. I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, and that's kind of like the most important bases covered. What I will also say is that you never ever want to spend any of your medals in your Great Hall leveling anything until a clan versus clan tournament is live. Why? It's just free points. It's the only good time to spend your medals in your Great Hall, right, is during your CVC. There is no other event in the game where you get any like free points for spending Great Hall medals in the game, and so you might as well wait for the CVC, and clan versus clan events come around once every 2 weeks, and so yeah, you might even want to wait once a month for the personal rewards clan versus clan to roll around to really maximize your points in the most important version of CVC, right? The personal rewards, clan versus clans, are very, very high priority indeed. And so on my main account, I personally don't spend anything in the Great Hall, spend any skill tomes or anything actually until personal rewards CVCs come by. So bear all of that in mind too. Okay. I think that's good. I think that's good. Yeah, I think in Abbot missions, I think it's 3 nodes up to level 5 and then 1 up to level 10 in your Abbot missions. Bang, bang. Yeah, I think that is correct. I think it is, man. Casually playing players gotta go. Alright, see you later, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, man. Metroid's alt account, dude. Ooh, you actually maxed up your Adeline, dude. Interesting, interesting. I don't rate Adeline at all, man. I mean, that's just me, but... that's just me. Okay. What else was there to cover here, man? What else was there to cover? Oh, God. You know what, man? We should actually touch on the challenges as well. Okay. Alright, yeah. We gotta touch on the challenges, man. We just have to. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Now, the final thing that can really trip up and hinder your progress as a new player is, frankly, not mission related, but it's kind of like the ugly cousin, or the ugly sister, or whatever, of missions, which is gonna be your challenge progress. Dude, neglecting these early on, it's just going to be like the hugest headache in the world. You might as well get these farmed in like the earliest weeks possible of your account, particularly the likes of the champion and like dungeon, or rather the artifact style objectives. There are some early challenges in this game that require you to go back to normal mode K-Rock Castle and start farming like stage 3, looking for like a 4-star artifact piece, like a shield or whatever, that gives percentage health as a substat. There's like weird missions like that are going to exist early on, or weird challenges rather. Just do them early, man. Just do them early. You don't want to be having like a super developed account where you've ignored your missions and then you've got that slog fest of going back and very boringly having to slug your way through those challenges on like a later game account and starting to catch up on these. It sucks like crazy. Another big warning that I'll also throw out as well is that any of these artifact missions that are like, oh bro, I mean look at these, dude. Equip a champion with a frost set. Like, what are we doing here, man? Like, these missions are just weird. Anyways, a big warning is to not sell any of the artifacts that you farm for these artifact challenge missions, right? These artifact challenge missions are going to have you farming stuff like attack percentage main stat offense boots, you know, from Arnok sewers or whatever, you know, like it's going to have you farming some crap items. Don't sell them, right? Hold on to them until you get to the champion challenges that then say, now it's time to equip a champion. Equip one of your attack-based champions in 3 pieces of offense gear that give attack percentage main stat. And it's like, if you've sold them, you've got to then go back and find some attack percentage boots again from from Sewers of Arnok, and it sucks. Okay, so yeah, it's a double whammy. Okay, do these artifact challenges nice and early on your new account, and make sure that you save and hold on to those garbage artifacts that it gets you to hold on to and gets you to farm for. I think it's the champion challenges, or maybe it's an artifact challenge actually, but either way, it's one of them. You're going to have to equip those artifacts on a champion. Just be aware of that before those challenges pop up and take you by surprise, okay, and force you to farm all over again, because nobody wants to do that. Yeah, these are so bad. Can you tell that I made that mistake myself, by the way? Yeah, I bet you can tell. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, but I think that might actually be all we've got. There is another challenge in Arena. Okay, I've actually done it, I think. I think I've done it already. Stay in gold tier, set for win gold medals. Okay, no, this is the one. This is the one right here, man. Oh, God. Win 10 in a row. Okay, no, it's not. There's an arena challenge that I'm forgetting. And finally, there is an arena challenge that I've already done just now on my free-to-play account that is exceptionally annoying, and it requires you to kill the entire enemy team in a single turn. or something. And I think what that actually means is just one-shot their entire team with one skill from your nuker. I'd say just pay attention to getting that one done early as well. If not, you can end up in a little bit of like MMR limbo, where you get like stuck in silver rank and suddenly it's quite hard to get that mission done. Just get your challenges done as quickly as you can is really the short tip here, and really pay attention to them, man. Okay. But alright, man, that is all we're going to cover in this one. Hey, man, did I mention yet that good old promo code GameLeap is active once again for a limited time, by the way. I think it expires again at the end of this month, so make sure that you get it used as soon as possible. If you've not used promo code GameLeap already, it's going to get you 10 free experience brews, a free energy refill, and 100,000 silver. So you might as well go ahead and get that sucker used. And hey, man, you know what to do with the beginner promo link down below at this point. If you're looking to start off a new raid account, that beginner link is the best link you can possibly click on this earth at this time in the solar system, okay, to start off your new account, man. 4 free epic champions. Click that link right now, man. And yeah, start off your new account the right way. God damn it. All right, hope that some of these tips and warnings have saved you a little bit of time. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to catch all of y'all just a tad bit later, man. All right, man. There's the next video done. We found ways to kind of bulk that one up. We had to sort of like spitball that one a little bit there towards the end, but I think we added some good value stuff. Because these challenges for new players, oh my god, dude. They are so... They're such rage bait, man. They need a major overhaul, really. Like, I'd say that you could probably cut like 50% of these challenges, and it would be fine. Like, the game would just like be better because of it, you know. But yeah, oh my god, man. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Oh wow, you actually joined when Adeline was a 7-day login reward, Metroid. There you go, man. There you go. Is there a live arena challenge, clandestine? There is not, man. There is not. You don't have to worry about live arena until you get to your, I think it's the Marius missions. It might be Roman 2, but I think it's Marius. It's focused more on live arena missions, like reaching certain ranks and stuff like that. And I'm really deeply not looking forward to that. But yeah. I think live arena is one of those game modes that maybe I'll come to love it in time. Once my roster's like nicely built out with a lot of good PvP champs, I might actually come to enjoy it. But right now, it's not a game mode I engage with at all, which is the majority of players, by the way. I think like 2% of players play live arena ever. What I will say is that this is a quick heads up to everybody. If you don't know, one of the advanced quests, the one that provides 50 energy, it was like one of the Tag Arena advanced quests, is getting replaced very soon in the future with a live arena quest instead. And so live arena is going to become a mandatory game mode to get your advanced quest energy potion. You're not going to have a choice anymore. You're just going to have to play a live arena. That's it. Which I hate right now. But again, I'm hoping I come to enjoy live arena in the future, you know. You know what I'm saying? They just can't help themselves from being doggy at Plarium. Oh god. You wouldn't enjoy it then either, Blackson? Oh no, I have a killer team and I get smoked a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to reach a rank in live arena where you hit a 50% win rate, right? Pretty much. So maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay, man. Which is trash by Plarium. Yeah, nobody likes it, dude. Nobody likes live arena, man. I mean, there's like a very small percentage of people that love live arena. Most people just see it as an inconvenience. Most people, I think what it is in live arena, you know what it is? It's the drafting phase takes too long. It takes too long. People don't like queuing for a game mode. People don't like waiting for your opponent to make their champion picks in a game mode. They just want to get in and just get it done, you know? In Raid, it's a very like snappy, quick, grindy game. Like, look at Classic Arena, man. It's like, you queue in, it's autoplay. Like, the fight just happens, there's no queuing. Game over, got some medals, good, on to the next one. You know? Queue into another one, man. Done. Like, live arena, it's like, in the time it takes you to play like 9 classic arenas, you might get 1 live arena done. You know, it's like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, man. Hey, what's up, man? Sean, dude. Sorry for coming late, Corp. How are you? I'm good, man. I'm grand. My whole throat's feeling a little bit sore. I feel like I might be coming down with something, but right now at least, life is good, and I'm holding on, man. I'm holding on. But yeah. Life is good, man. Oh, God. Sometimes you already know that you've lost in Live Arena with their +4 Siffy and Lazarius. Oh, God, man. A quad-empowered Lazarius, bro. That's just cruel. Oh, man. Are you even human? God damn. Oh, that's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. Okay. Last time, boys, I'm going to go ahead and post the Discord one more time in the stream chat. I'm going to be doing an account takeover style video pretty soon, particularly focusing on like beginner accounts and trying to get people off to a good start and recommend different areas of the game that they can focus on and stuff like that. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and do this. So yeah, if you want a chance of your account showing up in the account takeover video, then make sure to go ahead and share a screenshot of your account and just some details around it. Anything that you want me to note about your account in the Raid Account Takeovers Submissions channel. That's a little bit wordy, man. But yeah, it's right there in the Discord, man. So if you guys want to join up, hopefully that link is not like expired or whatever, and you can get on in. Yeah, that's the place to do it, man. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome, man. I'm really looking forward to shooting that video, actually. It's going to be awesome. An underrated champion I got cooked by was Yakal the Scourge. He was only 5-star. Oh my god, Sean, dude. Holy crap. And then Scott comes in. I've never even won a live arena match. Brr. Yeah, live arena is very, very much kind of gated off to... I think if you can compete in like Gold 2 and Gold 1, and you can get like a good amount of wins there in Classic Arena, then you can think about jumping into some live arena games. You probably won't get very far, but you can at least win some, you know, and get like the chess progress and whatever, you know. But yeah, live arena is very, I don't know, dude. I just don't like it so much, man. I just don't like it so much. I don't know what to say. Feels like most games, you either absolutely stomp or get absolutely stomped, and then like 1 in 7 games, you actually have like a good little back and forth, which is kind of cool, But yeah. Ooh, you beat Saf in live arena? There you go, man. He was coping on his stream, but he lost. There you go, man. There you go. Okay. Nice, man. I see more account submissions coming in from Mr. M. Welcome, man. Welcome. Dude, look at that clan boss damage dealt, man. You're doing great, dude. Lovely, dude. Yeah, you've prioritized your roster really, really well, man. I might check this account now for sure. It's looking tight, man. It's looking tight. Cool, man. Lots of accounts to flick through here, man. I'm pretty excited for that. So just to be clear again, the process will be I'll just go ahead and message and just message you on Discord. And then we sort out like the details and stuff from there. Yeah. That'd be cool, man. How many accounts should I have? I've only got 8, but should I get more? Zinx Phoenix. Well, you could go ahead and get a 9th account using my beginner promo link down below, but no, let's be real, man. Are you kidding me? You've got 8 accounts? What the hell are we talking about? Is that a typo? Like, oh my god, man. Yeah, I can't even imagine playing more than like... I think my cutoff would probably be 3. You know, 2 accounts is very hard work, considering I'm like trying to make content with them as well. Like, my 3rd account is my YouTube account, you know? Let's put it that way, right? So it's already a lot of work going into this. But yeah, even 2 accounts to me, it's like, man, I feel like I'm doing nothing but play Raid, man. So. Oh, God. I took 7 accounts of 60 since last November to get the referral Champs Metroid. Damn, dude. See, that's some dedication right there, dude. That's some dedication, man. Wow. If you're gonna get another one, you might as well go for 10, messing it. Yeah, there you go, man. Oh my god. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Alright. Oh, I can buy from the bazaar now, right? No, I can't afford the bloody Drexler, for God's sake, dude. Screw it, man. Give me the refill. Yeah, I need to make sure I'm getting my Drexler fragments. Should be fine. Okay. Damn. But you're still playing 3 accounts, Metroid? Man, that's crazy, dude. It's crazy, man. I didn't realize how many people were juggling multiple accounts in Raid, but it kind of makes sense. I tell you what, man. Having multiple accounts, right, in Raid Shadow Legends, which if you're thinking about doing, by the way, my promo link's down below, I'm just saying, right? But if you're going to have multiple accounts in Raid, what it actually does, at least for me, is it makes it a lot easier for me to sort of pick and choose which events I want to do. Because I sort of think to myself, well, you know, like, I don't have to play this event that's coming up. Because, I mean, I've got plenty to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've got plenty to do. Why? Like, I don't have to, like, pull shads for this event just because I'm bored or something. You know, I can sort of chill out a little bit. And pick and choose. I need to get my monkey against this. Okay. Always get a new experience with a new account. That's true as well. Like, yeah, like this free-to-play account. I've like maxed up a bunch of champs already that I'd never even considered touching on the main account. You know. Yeah, in fact, goddamn Steel Skull is one of those. You know, Dracomorph I've never used before. Apothecary, Nilehorn, even Rector Drath I haven't taken up to like level 50 on my main account yet. So like I'm using a lot of even Wukong, you know. So yeah, it's a very, very different experience, man. Every time you make a new Raid account, which is cool, you know. It's got like that almost like roguelike element to it, where you're trying to like make do with what you've got, you know. And every account's a new experience. Why don't you just save for the Drexthar in one purchase, Mr. Clandestine? I'll tell you why, man. I'll tell you why right now. You can only buy one Drexthar fragment at a time. That's it. You can buy one at a time, and it's on a 24-hour cooldown. And so it's like a 3-month commitment thing if you can buy these every day. Which is quite tough to do because, frankly, it's just difficult to win tag arena battles on a brand new account. Like, right, like maybe I can win against, like I'm just looking at the power levels. There's maybe like 2 teams here that I can tease out some wins against. I want to throw this in here. Let's try this. I think that'll be fine, man. But yeah. Oh, I was so glad someone mentioned that you can only buy one a day. I'd started saving up for all of them to buy it all at once. I don't think you're the only one, man. You're not the only one messing it, dude. I think a lot of people do that. Yeah, just once a day, man, Clandestine. Once a day, man. 24-hour cooldown on the Drexthar fragments. Yeah. I guess it's to give you like an incentive to visit Tag Arena every day, you know. But yeah. Yeah, only one every 24 hours, man. I have a crap old phone that I kept resetting to default to start a new account. That actually works, Metroid. Man, see, my solution would be if I was mostly playing on phone, I'd just get access to a PC. And as long as you're logged out of Plarium Play, and you click on a promo link, then you're fine. Like, you can make the new account on the PC and then log in on your phone later on, you know. I actually don't know if I can win this. I'm gonna try. Maybe the Wukong can do it. The Wukong team do it. It's a bit of a tall ask. I think we can get our asses kicked there. Let's just throw our losing team in against that and just win the other two. How about that? Let's just lose the first one, man. I like this community. This is Gan Rai. Community thing in Arena where they put an arbiter in weak defense. Like, hey friend, I got it now, you can too. Yeah, such a sweet thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man. I like when people do that too. Yeah, just set up like a nice weak defense. Let people get some easy wins, you know. Yeah, it's cool, man. You think we could have won it, Ryan? It's fine, man. As long as we win the other two, it's all good. Oh, damn, you're 30 days late with starting Drexthar Clandestine. Oh, damn. The thing about Drexthar, he's sometimes not the most impactful champ in the world. Like, I think, like, Arbiter makes a much, much bigger difference to your account, to be honest, than Drexthar does. So, don't feel too bad about starting late on Drexthar, man. It's fine, you know. 30 days late isn't too bad, man. It's not too bad. It's not the end of all things, you know. There we go. We got our fragments ready, man. Another 24 hours now. Okay. All right, though, boys. All right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and have to leave this one here, man. I got some videos to create thumbnails for, titles for, all of that good stuff. We've got quite a lot of stuff recorded in today's stream, which is great. Thanks once again to everybody who submitted some screenshots and what have you of their beginner accounts in the Cub Team Discord, man. I'll be reaching out to somebody there soon. Cheers, all. I'll just say real quick. In there. And yeah, I'll be messaging some of you guys who submitted your accounts as well, man, to sort out the details and get a little bit of account takeover action going, man. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be my first time attempting some account takeover action as well. And yeah, I'll be picking some very, very early game accounts if I can for that purpose, because I feel much more confident over there. So that's what we'll be doing, man. All right, man. It was nice to catch you into your stream. Thanks for all the really helpful vids you've been putting out. It's my pleasure, man, messing it to do it. It's been a great adventure. Learning raid, you know, so if there's anything I feel like I'm well versed in, it's all of the beginner stuff now, you know, all of the early game stuff, and getting that really on point, so it's been great, man. Alright, that's gonna be all from me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all did enjoy this happy little stream. Switch on over to the goodbye screen, and I'm gonna catch all of y'all just a tad bit later, because you knew that was coming. Alright, see you guys.